Hello again, friends!
Hello.
Welcome back to Dragonborn Industries! But in particular, hello Twitch, hello YouTube, hello whatever platform, podcasters you're watching this on or listening to us on. I'm Ian, the Dragonborn Bard, and this is Starfinder. We are down Roost Pit, played by Alex tonight, as he's gone on his little bank holiday weekend hollybobs. How was chocolate day for everyone?
Chocolatey.
Yeah, not too bad. We got a nice little
claggy,
big old bar of mini eggs.
Jack is holding up a huge bar of the mini egg
Yeah.
chocolate, which people know is my favourite. He still hasn't sorted out a board for that wall yet, so we can write down like the League of Chocolate or whatever it is. But
chocolate. If I miss something,
can you have like a badge for that?
Well,
the League of Chocolate.
The big thing on the channel for me, Emily, is that I get quite hyped when people talk about food, especially chocolate. And there's a whole thing with me like ranting for like an hour about the flake and it being like the top tier chocolate, and then everything is beneath it.
No.
This is why we need the board, because the flake is in a league of its own. The flake is a solitary godlike chocolate
because
bar.
you can't microwave it.
I'll tell you what though, what beats
Fuck off, are you microwaving chocolate?
No, if you microwave a flake, it doesn't melt.
I don't want to microwave a flake. Why are you doing this? What's wrong with
Because
you?
it's the point that a flake does not melt under a microwave because it's seized chocolate.
So we're down a tangent tonight as well.
Right.
No. But, do you see what I mean? This is a topic of debate. So this is where I think, and we had this conversation like 10 episodes ago, where Jack should get a board and put it there, and I said I'll leave this with you, and we can put things down like the Rocky bar, which is a biscuit, not a chocolate
Okay,
bar.
are we going with like pure chocolates, which is what a flake would be, or are we going with the mix bag, which is things like, you know, your Kit Kats, your Mars bars, which they are not pure chocolates, they're like your nougats and your caramels.
So, this is the thing, what deems a chocolate bar?
Surely it's like a chocolate bar that you can buy as a single thing in like a tuck shop or a corner shop.
Yeah.
Surely that defines
but then
a chocolate bar.
It has to have chocolate as well. Like, I would not, because on that basis, I could buy a Turkish Delight and call that a chocolate bar, and a Turkish Delight contains no chocolate.
Not a chocolate bar.
Yeah, I would say a Turkish Delight is not a chocolate bar, but by the definition of it can buy at a convenience store.
But that's not the only
But
definition.
that's not the only caveat. It also has to have a chocolate covering or a significant percentage of chocolate.
I agree.
What is a significant percentage?
is
More than some, but not all.
I'm listening, Emily.
fries chocolate orange? That's
solid chocolate.
That's I would call that a chocolate bar, same as a total
No,
orange.
it's got cream. It's fully cream inside.
It doesn't matter, I'd still, same as a walnut whip, I would call
I'm
it
thinking
chocolate.
Terry's
I love
chocolate
a walnut
orange.
whip.
Sorry.
Oh, I was thinking the Terry's
Then a
chocolate
cream
orange.
egg and Terry's chocolate orange. They're not bars.
But they're still, I would put those in the chocolate bar.
I would put those in the bowl.
So like Snickers is
I
a
put
chocolate
cream
bar,
egg in the
Mars is a
abomination
chocolate
category.
bar,
Yeah,
a Rocky is a
fucking
biscuit.
vile. That's what that is.
Because it's on the biscuit aisle, you buy it in a multi-pack, it is a biscuit.
Which is this?
The Rocky.
I love
But
Rocky.
a Kit Kat is in the biscuit section, but I would deem that to be a chocolate bar.
No, Kit Kat's biscuit.
Is it a biscuit to you?
I
Wait,
would
it's
deem it
got
as a
wafer,
chocolate
right?
bar because it is covered in chocolate. I would say if it's going to be a chocolate bar, if it's just covered, it's 35% and up.
But
chocolate.
Twix is just covered, and so is a Milky Way.
Yeah, and they're chocolate bars.
See, I think Twix is a biscuit.
Twix is not a
But a wafer.
Twix can fuck off with the crunchy. They don't belong on the board.
Whoa! What you got crunchy for?
Crunchy.
You're saying a wafer is not a biscuit. But a
Jesus
biscuit
Christ.
is.
No, because a timeout is a chocolate bar. And that's a wafer biscuit.
So I've got an easy one.
Alright, see why we need the fucking board.
Wow.
If I won't fucking buy it to eat it, it's a chocolate bar.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, by
timeout.
your definition.
And
but
none
like,
of the things that you guys have mentioned I would buy. Therefore, they're chocolate bars.
See, now
There we
that's
go.
the interesting... Somebody's just actually take the crunchy comment back.
Yes, as you should.
Genuinely,
Wow.
I think crunchies can fuck off.
We might
I think
start a
you can
riot.
I think, I was going to say.
Do you not like honeycomb then?
I'm not a big fan.
Oh, I love a honeycomb.
No, it's not
Not
for
even
me.
in small bits.
What
No,
about
I actually think they're worse in small bits.
a Whisper
Why, 'cause it's-
Gold?
Whisper Gold is a fantastic top tier chocolate
Okay,
bar.
what about, now out of production, so good luck finding them, a Caramac?
I
Caramacs
love
were
It's
caramel.
not a chocolate bar
Yeah.
because it's not made from chocolate.
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
caramel.
we might
This is
that's
the thing,
something toxic would happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's cocoa butter,
Yeah.
not cocoa nut, so it's cocoa butter and caramel.
So what about the Bounty? Because I do nuts in
I
chocolate bar.
fucking
Yeah.
love a
Ooh,
bounty.
they might be
Love a
taking a bounty
bounty.
out of production.
Why?
Bounty's me because they're one of their least selling chocolate
But
bars.
Star Bar's still on the fucking shelf.
Yeah.
Star bars are
Jog on.
rancid.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even know
no.
what to
I mean,
say.
there's a lot.
Fuck off, you don't know what we're saying. You're like the snack master, Jack.
Don't really eat any fucking thing that's got chocolate in
You
it.
wrapped
Yeah,
it in
pretty
toffee
much,
paper,
yeah.
you eat dog shit.
Honey, it's this new
New
thing.
from Dynatech.
Wow.
So this is why we need the
What would it
board.
be called? The Dino Bar. Dino Bar.
Dynabar,
Yeah, but would we need our own individual boards? Because I feel we'd end up arguing
Yeah,
over
we'd
the
have to
boards.
write a 1,500-page essay on why our chocolate bar needed to be at the top of that
I will
list.
do that.
I won't.
I win.
I will scream and shout over you until I get my way. That is what I do. But do you see why, like, this? So this is why it's such a big topic
Why
for this
have I
channel.
missed this? I've been here.
Yeah, but it's like because I do it on my other streams and stuff. And people get me talking about food, and there's one guy that got me talking about pizza, and we had a whole thing in chat about like pizzas and stuff. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so it's quite a big thing for food for me, and I think it's always a fantastic topic. Same with the ice cream comment with the what makes you start at a restaurant, shit ice cream. Jack's got. I left your guys' ice cream, by the way. I ate half of it, and I was like, I'll leave the other half of them.
I was wondering that we didn't actually eat it again.
No, we didn't. We
And
didn't
I
take it
thought
home
there'd be
either.
nothing to
So everybody else, they left ice cream here 2 weeks ago.
Ben
Ben and
Jerry's.
Jerry's.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Yaz, my wife, my beautiful, beautiful wife, was like,
The sensible head.
yeah.
Ian,
She was like,
don't
I
take their ice
literally
cream.
got it out of the freezer, and she went,
No.
no, that's Jack's and Emily's. Don't eat that. I was like, they fucking left it here. They know the rules.
Free game.
To which end, they were like, Yaz was like, no. And she talked me around to being nice and leaving it there.
Aw.
And then last week,
We also
I
forgot it again.
Ian told us how
I have a
nice
fucking
he'd
spoon
been.
here. I told you how nice I'd been, and you were like, Jack.
Yeah.
But
So I'll bring it up for the
it
stream.
doesn't count as being nice when someone else tells you to do it.
I think in Ian's case, it does.
Yeah.
Self-restraint and nice are different.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of self-restraint when it comes to sugar.
No, really?
We never knew.
Take it or leave it, can't I? Just like, needling it into my arm. Just Ben and Jerry's in liquid form. Trigger warning to anybody who's on heroin.
It's not quite the same as fish food. It'd be a bit lumpy.
There's a little fish on the
Oh, there's a
end.
ton of fish.
That's a heart stopper right there. But I even have my spoon up here.
Oh, the caramel's going in really hot.
Ian's fucking ready with his spoon.
Yeah, that's been here since last week, and I've left it here ready for it.
Aw.
And yet, what's Jack done? He's left it down there again. And I genuinely didn't eat it this week, so I was like, you know what? I'll be good.
Do you know what? I'm tempted to go and get it now.
Well, that's up
Sit
to you,
here.
but it's got to sit here for 5 minutes to soften up first.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got a lot to do.
We just watch it.
Maybe mid-break.
I mean, I'm not
Mid-
opposed to ice cream.
Mid-break?
Did I say?
A mid-break
Mid-break?
scoffle.
Two
No, but
ice
I'm
cream.
saying mid-break.
And
Come
that's
back
why.
for seeing a savage fight over Ben and Jerry's.
Well, I mean, we'll just pass it round because we're allowed to these days.
See
it's not like
who's
the old
got their
times
arm
where we
left
couldn't
at
be
the end
near
of
each
it.
Yeah,
other.
now we can lick each other's faces and it's fine.
Yeah.
Tap that Calyx.
Hey, if you lick me, you get a hallucinogen. So,
Yay! Free drug!
The
I'm not
silence
gonna lie,
there,
but
two
yeah.
men going, now, which way do I get on the joke?
Wait.
Wait a minute.
See, I know that wasn't going
It's
through
a trap.
Jack's head. He was like, no, I can't say anything.
But with that, we'll hand over to talk about our wonderful sponsor for this show, Warrior Prince 3D. Steph, how
Hello.
are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm living. I'm
You're living?
here. Yeah.
Nice. I
yeah.
like it.
So, you know, good vibes only.
Good vibes, good life.
Well, I'm afraid Ian's actually told you all a bit of a lie today. Alex isn't actually on his hollybobs. So Rich at Warrior Prince 3D has branched out and is trying some new and really exciting developments in 3D printing. And so Alex is here with us today in his miniature form. Alex, if you'd
mean,
like to
it's
say hi
ginger.
to everyone. Well, howdy, folks. I'm here to tell you all about the cool things you can find at Warrior Prince 3D. Not only is he putting your consciousness into tiny little miniatures, but also printing 3D miniatures, terrain, and cosmic items.
Say miniatures one more time.
Miniatures. It's on my brain because it's what I am now. But if you use the exclusive permanent code to the stars on warriorprince3d.etsy.com, or head on over to his Instagram, Warrior Prince 3D. You can get yourself 10% off. Cock-a-doodle, fuck yeah! Wow, thanks, Alex. That was really informative.
Wow.
But guys, April Fools is not really Alex. It's just a mini. Oh,
You got me.
ya.
But it's so ginger like Alex.
But yeah, you should definitely go out and check out Rich's stuff. It's absolutely incredible. We sing Rich's praises because truly his work is top tier. It's no joke. It is legit incredible stuff. You get a high quality finish with his prints. And if you do have something in mind that you can't see on his store, do slide into his DMs. He is incredibly accommodating and will get you exactly, Jack, slide on in, exactly what you are looking for. So yeah, thank you. Back to you, and I'll put Reese back on the ship now.
Once more, I don't know whether you've thought about that or if that was just there and then. I don't know whether or not to apologise to Richard and to Alex, or whether or not to just take this off you and just stop. But
You'll never know.
no, I won't. And also, it saves me a job.
Yeah.
So, thank you to
Listen,
Steph.
you're the one who gave me creative control over
I
this.
did. In all fairness, I don't actually regret it.
Yet.
I like being disturbed.
Thank you to Steph. Thank you to Warrior Prince 3D. Yeah, guys, please go check them out. Richard is a dear friend. He's a fantastic tech mind for 3D printing, and yeah, there is some cool stuff coming this way for the channel. So keep your eyes peeled on more of the Warrior Prince 3D stuff coming out soon. But we have to quickly mention Roll and Play Press.
Ooh.
Last week we took on Mariah Carey. This week we're taking on
Fuck's sake, I forgot.
Repair Stations, a crime syndicate. We're taking them off.
Woo!
Didn't even have to roll. That's how quick that was. Boom! In the book, random design. Roll and Play Press are your toolkits for all of your TTRPG needs, all your RPG needs, realistically. You can go to a table when you need something, roll it up there and then. We use it here during the stream. I use it for prep work. Emily's never used it. Not once. But that's because she doesn't need it. She is a font of TTRPG lore.
Couldn't you tell?
Exactly. But you can actually get 10% off their books, which is with the code, our affiliate code with them, which is Dragonborn10. Please go to their website, www.com. Roll and Play Press.
I hate that so much.
Hoisting crispy owls.
Meat cylinders. www.rollandplaypress.com/anything you fucking want.
Fluffy ruffs.
And use that code.
Saturday is treat day.
It's falling apart, so we're going to jump into today's episode of Starfinder. See you in a minute, guys.
Spamming a load of myself.
After being given the news that Dynatech
Go on, make it a bit louder.
Too late now, it's fucked.
No,
It's going well, guys. It's going well.
Okay, so we're in a fight right now, and Emily's doing the ASMR and she breaks their
I
bones.
broke the wrong end.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
no.
sake.
How can you break the
Useless.
wrong end of a chocolate bar?
That's the end that you open. That's the end I broke.
After being given the news that Dynatech could use their influence to implement one of their own candidates for First Seeker head of the Starfinder Society that would see Dynatech gain access to all of the collective knowledge of the Starfinders and the data files, along with easy access to any tech or magic items the Starfinder adventurers, past, present or future, find, could see Dynatech in a very, very powerful position. Having been asked to politely be the Society's eyes and ears when it comes to Dynatech, the party have a choice to make. During this meeting, Calyx leaves and goes off to a space curling range, where he is confronted by Kimpaya Zaki, sponsor of this lone Decimar on Absalom Station, and one of the poster faces of Dynatech Industries. And they are asked, to use their influence and their crew to help get Zano, head of the exploration department, and ex-Starfinder, more votes in the upcoming election. We begin today with a split party. Guys at the node, the two Starfinders and D bid you adieu and leave via the hidden exit that they came in from. Whereas Calyx, Kimpire says her farewells and leaves you, new data pad in hand, at the driving range. I'm going to hand over to you first.
Oh god.
Calyx.
No, we went out.
So Kimpire has. Actually, I'd like to ask Kimpire just before she goes. I just want to be like, Kimpire, if there's something maybe I want, could you help?
I think as she's walking away and you say this purple headed vest with these yellow frills. What would you want, Calyx? How can I give you more?
I have to think about this first, but maybe in the future, you know, eye for an eye. Well, not eye for an eye, wrong. Scratch my back and you scratch my... I get very confused.
I can't reach it.
It's so far away. I don't know, these human metaphors, you hear
This
so
is
many
why
of
we
them.
had to leave, sorry.
I was wondering about the Hastoki that's with me.
Yes, what about them?
I'd like them to have maybe the contract to stay with us.
Well, I didn't realise they were still with you. I thought they were back with marketing.
Well, that's the thing. Like, TJ did such a good job, and you know, I suppose as another head of a department, you could put in for him to keep joining us. After all, got the material you wanted.
I will put it forward to Mr. Ross Lauren.
Thank you.
And just
They just keep
saunter
saying-
away.
No, thank you, Calyx.
Go to legal. Go to legal.
Oh,
During those few hours, obviously the Starfinders, if there are any last questions, now is the time. Otherwise, D and the Starfinders will up and leave the node. Leaving the three of you plus Roos. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm happy to stick it to Dynatech, and if we can find a way to take them down, I'm all yours.
We just might do that. Probably not right this second.
That's fine, I'm just,
Something to work on.
I need like a 10-second brief of what the fuck happened, because we're still in the node, but Calyx isn't.
Yeah.
But Calyx did come with us.
Calyx came with us.
yeah.
yeah, I came
then
with
left.
you, but then I left.
Yeah.
Partway through.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the thing was that they were thinking that Dynatech were planting somebody into the Starfinder
Yes.
Yeah.
As
vote
first thinking
thing.
of trying to
But
do.
what did they actually want us to do?
Essentially, what they want is any evidence that you might have seen on your missions or on any upcoming missions that you might have for them that could put Dynatech in breach of the Pact. The Pact is the one thing that binds everybody in the solar system and the wider Pact worlds at large in sole defense of each other. This means any extra solar threat that could be brought in, and if Dynatech have done that, that's what they're looking for realistically.
So I think if Dee was going to leave with those guys, I would let him do that before I speak to the team about what we're
Yeah.
going to do.
That's fine. But you've been offered some a choice. You don't have to take them up on it. They've been very clear about that. You know, this is on you, and if you can help, we would greatly appreciate it. You're almost. They would have explained it in a bit of a retcon that trying to get information on Dynatech and their inner workings is so hard, and they've worked their way so that like everything is like one way, like going to Dynatech and not to Starfinders. And if the Dynatech officials get in as per Seeker, they're going to take over the Starfinder Society. And if that happens, they have access to everything. Anything, things like the orb, if you bring that back on a mission, they're like, that's ours. So,
I think Scalcon would be thinking, I mean, we've got a list of things that's slightly more urgent, so the ideal situation is that we accidentally find proof whilst doing something else, not actively making that our only mission.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole thing going on with Calyx,
Yeah,
It's something
100%.
that we
That
can
would
do
be proof.
Mm.
If
both
we could
helping
go and do
Calyx,
that,
but
that would
also
be proof, and we wouldn't
getting
need to
to-
fuck
I think
off
it's
what
sort
we
of,
wanted to do.
Two birds, one stone, as it were.
Yeah.
So, can you three that are left here, and Roos, I will do it for him, give me a culture check?
Are we thinking I might need the jail today?
Oh, it's a natural 20!
Let's start off with a nat 20!
For a 26.
26.
I'm scared.
14.
How's it
14.
gonna go?
Come on, come on.
Oh wait, that's a 1, but I'm on the
It's-
mini
it's-
X.
You are cocked.
If it's cocked, then re-roll it.
Do it again.
Bet it's
Good
another
one.
one.
It's a 12. I need
better.
to add something, but not a lot.
Count check.
15.
15. Okay, I'm moving the 15 and above.
I knew that would be
Although,
a 1.
realistically for TJ, I don't know how much this is going to be known by you, even with that nat 20, because of your history. But for 15 and above, Koshoria, the world that was mentioned with Calyx's homeworld, this is in a system called the NIS system. This is outside of Pact Worlds and also Veskarium space. It's actually in space controlled by the Aslanti Star Empire. However, the Aslanti Star Empire are the last remnants of an ancient race from Galarion who were deemed to be not great. And there was a huge war with the Aslanti Star Empire coming into the Pact Worlds and trying to reconquer them to try and find Galarion. But also, things between the Aslanti Star Empire, the Veskarium, and the Pact Worlds is very tantamount. It's very tenuous, I think is the word. Where, you know, the slight...
On the knife's edge. Kind of.
Yeah, it's always at that point. And the Aeon Throne, which rules over the Aslanti Star Empire, Koshoria and the NIS system fall in their grounds. Although it's on the outer rim of their galaxy, if people were to be found stealing from there, or trading without authorization, that could breach the pact.
Okay,
This
so you're
information I
saying
forgot to give you last week,
it almost should,
which you would have got as well, Calyx.
but it in this case it will, because of where it is.
No, because if Dynatech as a singular company have made a deal with the inhabitants there, they are allowed to trade with them.
But
they're
they
bringing it
haven't
back
made
in.
a deal that they've agreed to enslave their entire race.
Or
There's-
it could be, you know, bringing, well, immigrating races and people from Aslanti space into,
But we know it's not legal.
yes, immigrating people from there would be illegal.
Okay, but it is just on the edge of the area that would be considered.
Their space.
Okay, can you spell
Yes. NYS. And the planet,
Koshoria?
KOSHORA, I think.
I have
IA?
no idea. I did spell it earlier, but dyslexic here
It is a
cannot
genuine
spell.
planet within the law of the.
As long as you can say it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but if I write it,
Write
I'm
it
going to read it and then
phonetically or
say the wrong
something.
thing.
Yeah, it's because there's like a Lashunta race, it's all called the Koshora, and then there's the planet Koshoria.
And is Nis?
This
NYS
is the
is the
space.
system? Oh, it's a planet.
Oh, sorry, no, Nis is the system, the Nis system, and Koshoria is the planet, my
Yeah,
apologies.
yeah.
Koshoria is spelt KOSHORIA.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that is the homeworld of Deathmark. As for anything else, anything that could be an extrasolar entity, so this is anything from the Dark Tapestry, anything that could be outside of the standard planes of existence, that would also be a extrasolar
Now,
entity.
sorry, now that you've mentioned it, would Skelcon know anything of Dark Tapestry or only what Calyx has mentioned?
That would be a mysticism check. Are you trained in
Do it.
mysticism?
Oh.
Is that the green or the blue dot?
The blue dot. Turns out the green dot is expertise.
I have a blue dot, but
Oh,
not
is
a green
that
one.
what it is?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
but
I have a blue dot, but the green one is just an outline.
then you are trained and you can make a mysticism check.
Oh, it's okay.
Is that that one?
Oh, I
Right.
got 10,
No.
10 total.
10 total. Yeah, no, not a clue. And I don't think that's Skelcon's sort of area. But, yeah, with you guys left in the node, there is going to be a time gap here where this is all going to be happening while you're having this conversation with Kimpire and getting given a new data pad and stuff. So,
I take it Calyx didn't tell us where they were going.
No.
they did not.
No.
They just,
I just often went.
Up and left, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to need some of that chocolate, Jack. Not from your mouth.
So,
Feed him like a mama
It
bird.
says mini egg, but my dilemma here is it's a fucking small smartie.
Small smartie.
That's not a
They're not going
mini
to
egg.
put whole mini eggs in the bar.
No, but they can smash mini eggs. Otherwise, it's a smartie bar.
It's not Smarties though.
It's
It could be
fucking
smashed mini
Smarties. Look at it.
eggs.
It's a smartie.
It
might
looks
have
like
some of the mini
Smarties,
eggs
but
as
it is a
well.
mini egg, and this is why I love them so much, because they've not got the crazy outer shell of the mini egg. It's on the inside. Anyway, I hand over to you three and Roos. There's one need a board.
Yeah. Should we get back to the ship? Because I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Mind Link still up?
I believe it's 24 hours. Well, 24 standard hours. Class features. Once per day, so I assume once per standard system day.
I will.
That's casting, I guess. I don't know.
Doesn't have any kind of like feelings.
I'll give you the entire thing. You can form a mental link with. Sorry, I'm eating. I apologise.
A claggy clag and a clag clag.
You can form a mental link with the creature you touch, communicating information rapidly through it. You can use Mind Link at will as a spell-like ability, though only once per day to any given individual.
That's fine, I need to find the spell then. Because the duration will matter.
It's
That's what I
page
was
82
I take
of the
it.
core rulebook.
We've obviously waited until those guys have gone because we're not going to straight up discuss
Yeah.
what we're going to do in front
Yeah,
of them.
yeah,
But
yeah.
is
They're
Dee
gone.
leaving with them?
Yes, they're going to go out at the same time. I think it's 10 minutes, Calyx.
Oh, is it?
4, you say? 82?
Turn to page
82.
82.
That doesn't seem like spells. What spells are... Yeah,
It says CRB, page 82.
We've only been learning about red caps and here.
You good over there?
We're not meant to learn about nocturnal beasts.
It might be
or
because it's
witches.
coming under Mystic.
I think that is probably what it is.
I think I might need to watch it to get out
Yeah,
the
but-
Let's have a
system.
quick look in the Paizo
You think
publication.
I'm mental?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
My apologies. Well,
So no.
I'm just going by Hephaestus, so my apologies.
No, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I think TJ's going to be like, Calyx, Calyx, and it is all in his mind. Calyx.
Buddy!
I don't know where Calyx is. Our connection has been severed.
Oh shit.
What would it take to sever it? Is
I
this
don't
time-
know about this mystic bullshit.
Mysticism bullshit. Right.
As far as we were aware, Calyx didn't have a data pad up. Well,
You and
You made him.
Ethan
Yeah, I
really-
had
Oh,
a
sorry, okay.
jacked.
so
Okay, on
Kaz
the day.
doesn't know, but you got a new one from whoever.
I'm gonna.
I've now got 2 data pad. Like,
No, you did make a new one.
Okay, all right.
yeah,
I'll-
you know you've made me. You and
yeah,
G33
no,
made
you're
me a
quite
new
right.
one.
I'll
And I will-
send him a little message.
Yep.
You good, bro?
We'll wait on that one for a minute.
Does TJ look outwardly worried? Because I think I would judge it based on you. Because I do.
I think there definitely is concern. You know, that kind of like when you see your friend doing stuff and you're like, oh, buddy.
But you're not tossing a table.
Not
like,
tossing a table, but just kind of being a bit like, oh, he does have a curfew.
Like, would I have known, Scalcon, that you guys had Mind Link, or would I have just thought that you were
I think
some
we
like?
discussed
Yeah,
it.
I don't
real
think it's
close
been
buddies.
particularly. Yeah, I don't think it. I didn't do it in secret. I did it just before TJ went into the apartment, and it is a visible spell.
Okay,
Like, it's not.
that's what I need to know more. Is that
That's fine.
just because I see something happening doesn't mean I know what it is.
Yeah. But
I
if
think-
you've been told, then that's
I
absolutely.
would
Yeah.
have told you the first time because I
Yeah.
did do it to TJ once before, and I would have told you at the time.
That's what you.
So
know.
if you see hand webs going between hands,
right,
that's
so
mind
we
linking.
know it by the shape that you're making.
Yeah.
To which end, as Kim Pyra's talking to you, that message comes up, and I imagine you don't look at it. And then when she leaves, that's when you'll see the message.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to look at it right away. I'm going to wait for a good 10-15
Oh,
minutes.
shit.
I'm waiting for Kim, and then I'm just going to throw some more stones, do some introspective thinking, what am I doing? Oh dear God. And then eventually look at the thing, and I'll reply, yeah, see with the ship.
Cool.
kilometres of the ship, I'm going to send back a GIF of a cat skateboarding.
Fucking TJ and the internet. Worst thing.
Okay.
The cat's wearing a backwards baseball cap.
Oh yeah.
Is this an actual GIF?
I don't know.
You can make it back to the ship relatively easily.
Yeah.
I will keep an eye out for greasy.
Perception check, please.
Greasy big ball.
It's not hard to find docking bay 28 where the ship is currently docked.
24.
24? Seems clear.
Don't trust it.
No.
No, is he like a
I don't think he's doing it
shifter
visible.
or something?
I'm real worried, guys. I'm real scared.
If he's not actively following us, he could have like. Shit.
Can I give the ship a once over to look for any bugs?
Yeah, I think we need to look on ourselves for
Yeah.
bugs as well. Otherwise, Jenkins is just lying
Pat
and
down
not
and
actually-
pat down.
No, like an actual scan.
So you need to do perception check to look over each other.
Cool.
Can we get Geeky to scan?
So you're going inside the ship, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. You guys make it home, and can be performing scans and stuff. And those of you who are helping out with G33 for internal scanners, obviously, if you've got the ship sheet, which you guys should now have access to, or at least Jack is in command of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't Jack.
depending on your computer core, you should get a +1. I believe it is still, if it's still
It's
on the.
a duo node thing.
Cool, yeah, so you get +1. Then you get another +1 from G33 being in your AI slot.
Nice.
So +2 to any computers check.
Ooh.
Whoever's making the scan.
I'll try to do the sort of
Do you want to
scanning.
do the techie tech?
I think we get.
Get up
Well,
on
what
it.
would be more accurate if Geeky could scan, or if we scan each other? Like,
They are just an age to you now.
right, so we'd have to
Yeah,
actively
we've got to do
go.
it ourselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, TJ better go first because
I'll-
Jenkins
I'll-
has had access to
I'll
only you
front
two.
the.
Frisk me.
It'd be unlikely that he had access to me, seeing as I only know that I'm looking for a sweaty big guy.
29.
Cool. As you go around the crew, even when Calyx gets back, the only thing that gives off a ping comes from Calyx.
Oh, the fucking data pad. Again, the same trick?
Well, I mean, wait for me to go back on the ship and tell you
And
about
this,
it.
I'm going to imagine that between the rest of you, nothing pings, but whenever you get back to be with them, and we can just speed that up and get you there now, unless there's anything else you're wanting to do at this point.
I mean, I'll let you guys do whatever you want, and then I'll come back on.
We were scanning only for Jenkins because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
suspicious
we'd
that
probably
we've
be
not
just
seen
be waiting
him.
for you anyway until we
Yeah,
actually
'cause
discussed what
We
we're
are
doing.
actually concerned.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you take the data pad back to the ship,
Yeah, I am.
it pings with a tracker.
How you doing?
Just fed up, annoyed.
Understandable.
Like, I mean, Chiskus and
The other one.
the other one. they seem like they mean well, but they're using us just like everyone else. Everyone's demanding stuff. Everyone's asking stuff, and they're using us just like everyone else is.
We're not using each other. We actually enjoy each other's company sometimes, I think.
Jab,
Wow.
Daniel.
I don't know about you guys. And he puts his feet up on the desk.
Yeah.
He puts down his copy of Player Spraxa, which I don't know why he didn't call Playbird.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was just
Alex.
thinking about it the other week.
Wait, that's canon now. It's
Maybe it's
Playbird.
copyrighted.
Playbird.
He puts down Playbird. It's like, well, from a few scheduling conflicts, I think, look, we're all, I don't know you guys as well as you seem to know each other, but I like your company, and it's been a while since I've hung around with anyone with a little bit of gusto. So, I mean, again, as long as you'll have me, and I'm happy to hang around with you, but I certainly don't want to use you like Dynatech's used me in the past, or like anybody else, but as far as I'm aware, the Starfinders are a pretty, usually quite noble people, or, quite heroic when it comes to it. The fact they gave us a choice is something.
You're saying of Dynatech. And I'm going to put the new data pad on the table.
It's not like our goals aren't aligning as well. If they were asking us to do something that was totally beyond what we actually wanted to do, then it would be unreasonable. But actually, like TJ said, kind of be two birds, one stone. If we go after what we want, we're bound to uncover something dodgy that they're doing.
Oh, shoot, get Calcathor on, it could be 2 stones, 1 bird.
I will pretend to understand that. Can I try and understand that with this?
No, it's a mean joke.
I had a talk with Kim Pye. She came to find me.
Gross.
Which explains the tracker. Again.
Tracker?
I don't think there's any way I can get rid of this one without it becoming incredibly suspicious again.
Why did you have to sort of explain yourself as to why you had lost the other one, per se?
A little.
Right.
Oh.
A bit of a white lie.
G33, can you see if they're, like, listening through this? Or Kaz, like, just make sure they're not physically listening to this
I can
conversation.
assist with any scans.
Can I do another computer check? Yeah, that's 28 and stuff.
It's a location tracker, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not listening through this. It's not a communication thing, it's more of a navigational thing.
They've requested that I support Xano.
Well, of course they would.
I mean, yeah, I mean...
What do you want?
It's a fucking dangerous game.
I don't know what I want anymore. Just everyone's asking so much all the time, and I just want to go home and make sure home's alright. That's really all I want.
Well,
And I just want my job. I just want to work at a desk and be asked to go fun places. That's all I want. I don't want all of this politics.
Can
If
go in the
I
kitchen
do
and make a
this-
salad?
Oh.
Of course.
There are boxes of salad.
You don't even need to ask me that. You can go into the microphone's there. Hey, baby. Yeah, you can go in the kitchen and make salad. It's kitted up. I mean,
I'll make a salad, and I'll just put a little salad and set up a nice little knife and fork
Oh,
and get a little serviette and just tie it around Calix's neck like a little bib. You don't have to make any decisions tonight. Calix, it's very unfortunate that you've been thrust into a position you didn't ask for, you didn't want. No one would blame you if you wanted to step away. I don't think you're the sort
But-
of chap who's made for that. Am I right?
If I do this, if I go forwards and I get to have power within Dynatech, if I step away, if I leave, then they might just get another Decimar, replace me, you know, we all look the same kind of thing, and replace me and just do the same thing again, and that Decimar will be equally manipulated and used and whatever, whereas I know, but I can't fight this if I don't have power. So if I can work up and I can get some level of influence, I can possibly free you. I can possibly influence in Dynatech. I can do something, but if I just walk away, then I just become like another terrorist to them. And
I don't think you can put this all on yourself.
You're
an
not
awful
in
lot of
this on
weight.
your own.
I'm not, but I also don't think walking away is right.
We're not asking you to walk away. You know, we're happy to go and investigate this farm, and we can expose them. It doesn't have to be on you.
what I know of Dynatech is that not everybody there is an evil son of a bitch. And have you got everybody a salad, or have you just got?
I've got everyone a salad,
Cool.
yeah.
Roos's is on the floor, and he's got like his hands behind his back, and he's going down his head. And he like, as he comes back up, he's like, "Ah!"
TJ's just gonna like start filming on Instagram.
Wait, speaking of, can I make a backwards purchase?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You've had time on Absalom Station. There's also things where you can resolve points to do that, but
1,000 days of rations.
if you've got credits, you
Can
can go
I
to
Please buy a side of
While you're on
rations.
Absalom Station, you don't have
But
to
I
bother.
don't know if it's something that I can find on here.
Well, have a look and see if it's there. I suppose.
But Bruce is like, I know that I always tried to do what was right, and a lot of the DT teams did the same thing. There were some people who were just out for glory and gold and credits, and I had a friend, and she was good, and I think I was good, and that's that Deckard Pryor prick. I don't like him, he wasn't good. But you ain't a bad person from what I see, and I imagine there's people in your department that aren't bad people, same as old hamster face over here. He's
That's me.
He's a good boy, but you know, we need to root out the corruption.
Which seems like...
I'm going to go
No,
fucking
fair
broken
enough.
out of character.
But it seems like Kimpire, if putting a tracker on you twice, definitely involved.
I mean, I know she is, but I mean, we can use this. We know that this is a tracker, therefore we can send this places. We can give the information falsely. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, G33, your Atlas, Pluto, the dog robot thing.
Phoenix.
Protocol Phoenix is a drone.
Yeah, we can put the data tracker on Phoenix and send him out places, them out places. We can have the data be incorrect. We can, I mean, try and avoid CCTV or whatever, so that obviously they don't go, hey, why has a drone got your thing? But it's not necessarily a negative that we've got this.
Actually, is that something that you could do, Kaz? Do you
What,
think
move
you
the
could
tracker?
alter the location to where we actually are?
Well, I mean, all we have to do is probably strap the whole thing to the...
No, I mean if we physically have.
Dave pipes up. I could be your tracking device. I could take it all around Absalom Station. I would be free to wander.
Yes, Dave. Yes, be free, Dave.
No, we need a toilet.
We do have a toilet. This ship has an inbuilt one.
If Calyx was walking around Absalom Station, but Calyx was not physically there, they would know. I just mean if we have the physical thing, can you make it look like it's not here?
Or can you make it look like it's elsewhere? They're going to question
Oh,
if
I
it's,
see.
if it's completely offline.
Okay, I see
But
what you mean.
say, like, I go to
can't,
the
Ian, I'm gonna have to message you
south
what I want, 'cause I
docks,
can't find it.
You can just say it outright.
Okay.
Just give me a
and
second to look at
I'd rather that they saw that I wasn't in the south. I mean, in that case, Dave, how do you think about being painted pink and having a jacket on you?
And there is like the eye lenses. I would be humanoid. I would have biomatter.
Oh my god, is this the true arc is getting Dave sentience?
No!
Yes.
What would you have me do?
I couldn't have
Master.
a conversation with someone I used to shit in. I really... No.
Okay, well, this is my point. I don't think it's bad that we have the tracker. This can be used to our advantage, but my point is I don't think I should leave Dynatech. I should be seen as on their side, and I know this is dangerous, but I don't see another way that I can change things. Because you are right, Roos, there are good people in Dynatech, and I want them to be like a lot of the exploration department, like Triss and stuff. They're great people, and you're a great person, and I'm sure there's loads of Hastoki that are, but I don't see how else we can root out the corruption.
Well, look, I mean, say we went to the NIS system, and we went to your home planet, Kashoria, and that Dynatech were in fact slaving your people for their silk. Is that the kind of company you even want to have any power in?
I mean, no, obviously, but
So, the only way we're going to find that out is by going there.
I don't want to destroy the company. I want maybe root out the evil, but I don't want to destroy the company per se. Like rebrand, because there's a lot. When I had the possibility of losing everything here in Absalom, losing my life, losing my friends, losing my accommodation, security, that's scary. I don't want to do that to other people. And I don't want to be doing that to the people I care about. But I do want to stop whatever's happening to my people.
I think, Calyx, that maybe this is the start of seeing if you can do both. I think we could definitely, well, I couldn't, but you guys could probably wrangle a little trip to NIS, and you could be postering, and, you know, we can...
I asked Empire to put in a word to keep you with us.
It's very kind of you, Calyx. It's very kind. But then I could be, you know, going as a sort of, you know, filmmaker to capture the wonders of as a Kasharia and this wonderful new Decima silk, and, you know, push that a little bit. We could potentially. Something along those lines?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I think you need a salad and a sleep, Calyx. I live here now, by the way.
This is my home.
This is my home. I'm going to take this bunk. No one come in my bunk.
And I guess with that, unless there's anything anybody else wants to do, it's long rest time, really.
Woo.
I don't think, unless you hit off any
I don't
spells,
think we need
that
it.
you need to hit the long rest button.
I'll press the button anyway.
Roosters, who's on one stamina point, but I can't do that from
It's
here.
it's all that magazine, I can tell you.
Oh,
Just stacks of Playbird. And you guys can sleep safely on the ship. You can lock it up, and is there anything you guys do during the night, or is it just a case of get some sleep, wake up the next day?
I have one thing
Yeah.
I'd like to do. What is Absalon Station's hottest social media app?
That would be something like Abstagram.
Abstagram. Abstagram. I'd like to set up an Abstagram account.
Okay. I'm going to start taking some notes.
Yeah. My username will be @Squeaks.
Please tell me you're actually creating this account.
Fucking will. You know I would.
You know Squeaks is already taken, right?
Are you
Right.
gonna be?
Let's see what I can do.
Let's roll a dice, right, to see if @Squeaks has already gone, because there are a lot of Yasoki around. So it's a 2. I would say that on the lower side of things, actually,
Are they actually making their own names though, or are they going by their code?
yeah. So @Squeaks is available.
Oh, it's because I tried to.
It's
put it in.
Absogram,
I'm
sorry.
stupid.
ABSOGRAM, and it's actually it's been notorious recently with like people sharing their like dining experiences, and they share a lot of energy-based drinks on there and stuff. So
Okay.
Oh my God, have you got these new
I'm
mugs?
specifically being squee.ks.
so SQU.KS,
Yeah.
right?
Cool.
Are you literally creating that now on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
So
Love it. That's going to
Everyone
be it.
follow on Instagram @squeaks.care.
That's like Family Guy with like @Peter Pumpkin Eater 69 or something like that. I fucking love it.
Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Yeah, it's a genuine Instagram account, Peter Griffin.
I don't want to
And,
sink my friends. Shut up.
So,
Cool. On there.
yeah, you can quite easily do that from a data pad. It doesn't actually ask for much information. It's not like you need to be a citizen. You can just quite easily be like birthday fucking 3rd of AG whatever.
Yeah.
And then go through it.
Wicked. Yeah, I'm just going to set that up for future use.
Okay.
Paid money for it.
Apart from that, anything else throughout the night? You guys just getting some hard-earned rest?
Yeah, I don't think.
I think just before we go to sleep, I'd just like to set G33 off on to look up Dominion of Black and Acton.
Yes, I'm already looking for this information, but I will do it in the general infosphere.
Cool.
There is a certain amount of information that you can get anyway. If you'd like to make a culture check, you get a +1 from G33. And I will give you some information on Acton.
Oh, is that not what I wanted?
Culture, where are you? That's a 10.
It was the cheapest one.
Is that including the +1 from G33? Yeah. So Octane is like one of the final planets in the Galarian solar system. It is only deemed a planet out of necessity. Realistically, it's a biomass. Its surface is like a pulsating skin, but it is inhabited by humans, Yasokis, different people of the Pact Lords. Its most notable events are that there is a place called the Pyramid of Black, which is seated by the Black Pharaoh, who is one of Nirialothotep's highest disciples. This is like an outer god, like one of the darker gods. There is also the Citadel of Black. This is another high priest of Nirialothotep, which I've actually got to learn how to say because it's really... Yeah, it's one of the actual gods. But these are all gods underneath, all people underneath that particular god, a recognised god. Whereas the Dominion of Black, there was actually
an insurgence of them, because the Dominion of Black are sort of from all over the galaxy, is what you can learn, and they're from the outer planes, the dark planes, the dark tapestry and stuff like that. But they managed to breach on Acton years ago, and a war between the Dominion of Black and the Netherial followers is long been going off. And although the followers of this dark god have their own hierarchy and they're not the nicest of people, the Dominion of Black look to supersede them and basically take Octone for themselves.
Okay. I would relay this to everyone, obviously.
But with that,
Ooh, I mean, ideally, emotionally would like to not say this whilst there are clearly more important things to be going on about, but seeing as you asked and it's come up, I might ask you about the Dark Tapestry, because I know you've mentioned it a couple of times. I don't know if you meant to mention it in front of us.
No, it's something Decimar believe in. It's like our religion, belief system. I mean, it's not really a belief system. It is there, definitely. Gets out a load of silks and stuff, because everything's explained with silk. So, the general tapestry, it's geographical as well as... You know, when I gave G33 that silk ball, it's like all our souls are connected. Like, there is all these silk lines, and there is everything connecting everyone. But you see there's gaps between the lines, there's gaps between everything. And that's the darkness. These are the voids between the galaxies, between individuals, between everything. The dark tapestry exists. It's infinitely large. It's compact space, but also it's everything and it is nothing. And the dark gods live out there, and loads of things live out there. There's void creatures and huge things, like that dark bunny thing in that. Oh my god, what's his name in the note is? Cashew. Like that's one of the... It comes from this dark area. This is the dark tapestry. It's why it's important to have everyone connected with the silk. That's what we believe, but obviously it doesn't always quite work, and people get lost. That's what we believe. Our belief might not be completely correct, but that's my understanding of the dark tapestry.
So it's a physical, tangible thing.
It is and it isn't.
That represents something intangible.
Folded space. I'm trying to think of the actual physics term for it.
well, I don't think there is a physics term for it. It is quite literally another plane of existence.
No, I'm trying to think.
It is quite literally the Dark Realm. It is...
Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought it was just this fucking piece of embroidery.
So I think...
No, it is this space between.
Right.
The weave or the tapestry itself is like the magic that connects everything. The dark tapestry is the antithesis of that. It is everything on the other side.
Okay, I was not understanding that, sorry.
It's alright, Calix would know that enough to be able to explain that to you in that way.
I am explaining it in a very archaic, silkish way.
But no, you're right. I'm just mechanically wanted to jump him.
Yeah.
Scalecon is more intelligent than Emily. Out there, Scalecon understood that, Emily did not.
That's
Now done, yes.
Yeah.
A new day arises on Absalom Station. You can get up early, maybe Reese is like at stupid o'clock in the morning.
Fuck off, I cannot do with that.
Turn off snooze for 5.
Punch it in the face to shut
Get up
it
and do
up.
my stretches.
But yeah, the morning is yours of a new day. The message would come into you and just say, I'm leaving now. I'll contact you with any information. I'll stay in touch. Good luck with whatever you choose to do. From D, just a little message on your data pad.
I'll be a you.
Right back at ya. But apart from that, the day's yours to do as you wish. It's early morning, maybe 7 a.m. Docking Bay 28 is starting to thrum to life with more ins and outs.
Could you please check I clicked the right thing? I'm not sure if that there was only a few that came up and they were all like scams.
So, what's the plan? Do you want to go out to the NIST system and have a look?
I mean, they're going to be quite suspicious if we just take
I
a
just
trip out
searched
there.
online,
I mean, I do
four
want
things.
to, but
One was a video.
it's
and
not
one was like
just.
a X-ray or something. Yeah, thanks.
I do think I meant to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going in, are you?
Dynatech
I think I have to go
dilemmas.
to work.
Maybe you can see if the Starfinders have like a happen to go out that way kind of thing.
Contract kind of thing.
Contract. But I mean, I would also like to find the trade, the pirate, because we can go to the NIST system and do whatever, but there's still a whole network that's with it. It's not just one part, it's a system. I want to know that system. I want to destroy that. Because I mean, okay, fine. I'd like to obviously save my people, but they'll just move on and do it to someone else.
Are we thinking that Dynatech is not actually the cause of it? They're just.
Oh no, they
buying
are
it?
the buyers. They are the cause, but
There are.
there's
others
channels that
involved.
have evolved because of it.
So you want to destroy the channels?
Yes. But I would like to go to my home world. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we can obviously only sort of investigate one thing at a time. And, you know, by all means, if that's something you want to do, we can do that. But we have other things at play.
Yes.
You know, I mean, we've got Dynatech to deal with, and if we want to deal with these other channels, that's adding more and more on top
I
of
know.
stuff.
I know.
So we need to try and focus our efforts, as it were.
Yeah. No.
now.
I'm just saying that's.
Yeah.
This isn't for now. This is like
It's
a long term.
bigger goals.
So what's short term?
Well, I suggest perhaps maybe we do try and see if there's any contracts going out to somewhere near the
Sure.
NIST system.
Well, shoot, you guys are Starfinders. You guys can just go on your own, can't you?
Yeah,
the whole point.
But we need to go as a group.
Well, I mean, if you're on sabbatical and can go, I'm not a member of the Starfinders or a member of Dynatech anymore. It's only our friend TJ here that really needs an excuse to not be around or to just skive off work today.
Oh, TJ, I think we might have to injure you in some way.
I think
Or we could just say
if it's rare to see a Hastoki pale, but I think you see TJ
Injure.
pale.
Injure. I mean, how likely is it that
They
your
put the
kind
injured
die?
ones in the protein recycler.
What?
I don't want to go in the protein
You
recycler.
can't just call in sick because you've broken your wrist.
No! You splint and go!
Is that what happened to Bam Bam?
Bam Bam. I have theories about what happened to Bam Bam, and I don't like them very much.
So the option for me is Calyx, you might be able to get away with playing a double agent, but TJ has to choose. Stay or go. That's what I'm getting.
Or could we maybe go and see? I think I'd like to come with you guys, but I need you guys to help get me out in the short term. I have no sway whatsoever with these folks. You guys, however, I need you to be my mouthpiece for a short time. And then once we're fucked out, I'm happy to kind of be the mouthpiece for you guys.
The only way we could do that is by taking another Dynatech quest, which may or may not take us in the right direction. Unlikely to take us in the right direction, so...
Or, as you
well,
said...
I think a Starfinder might take us in the right direction, and then I can say I took TJ as my personal Hastoki.
But isn't that only if it's a Xano-approved mission? The likelihood that they are going to overlap with what we want to do...
Xano's allowed me to have sabbatical. Well, Triss has allowed me to have sabbatical, and I think if I support Xano, they're going to be more inclined to give me
but you can't
lenience.
support Xano.
Calyx is
There are
only
ways-
one person out of many people that might
Yeah.
be supporting Xano. So
I think it's best to rule me out and to influence others to not support. It's in my better interest, and I think in a long-term interest, that I do support Xano.
did they mention when selection was? Is that how long?
2 months.
2 months.
We got a little bit of time, but
This is becoming too much and I can't fucking make a decision.
Well,
I think if you guys can come and talk to HR or marketing for me, I'm happy to back up and help out with that. But I don't think I'm going to get away scot-free,
Haven't we
as it were.
spoken to 2 separate people?
We spoke to marketing, who was like, gotta be a desk,
But then we
dude.
spoke to like the sexy vampire guy,
That
and
was
then,
him.
Yeah.
and then
him.
whoever you just spoke to said that we need to speak to him, and he was like, I can't do shit.
We need to go to HR.
HR.
what do you want to say to HR?
Let me go. I think your plan of actually taking me along as a sort of branding opportunity is good.
Okay.
It's the best option I can.
And if they say no, I'll risk it, even though I think that it'll probably make me a Hastoki smoothie.
Very.
Okay. Well, if that's something you want to do, then I'm happy to go along and help you.
And then we take a mission from Starfinders, ideally towards the NIST system.
Okay.
So, just for the Starfinders, you know that you can charter your own missions. You don't need to get approval from the Starfinder Society.
There we
You
go.
are free roamers. You are allowed to, just that you have access to the law spire and everything like that. And then when you basically you have access to friends and help and stuff that can then come in. It's only when you need more funding, because usually you fund your own missions.
You don't get like paid, right? You don't get a reward for doing Starfinder missions.
But you get to keep things like things you find, unless it's like world-ending catastrophic stuff, and then it's a case of like, oh god, we best tell somebody about this, and that's where the data files and the Starfinders can really help with that. But they have just a network of people that can help you along the way, of which is what Chiskisk and Historia 7 were telling you.
But now we know they're being infiltrated, so...
For sure. And that's why they're like, we want to help you, because we're fucked if we don't. What's going on over here?
I've just come to a shocking realization that if I just leave, it will actually be more trouble for you guys, because they'll think that you've technically stolen property from Dynatech.
So we are
I
going.
need a hall pass.
We are going to need to ask permission to have TJ leave the station now.
Well, let's see what HR says, and then we'll work from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we all going?
Roos, if you don't
Roos
mind,
can't go in.
I'm not going in that building until we're ready to make an assault.
You've got plenty of magazines to read.
I will sit here, I will watch the ship, I will keep the engines going, but I ain't stepping foot in that fucking building.
I might actually stay with Roos, because I don't think I'm going to be any help at all in this situation, honestly.
Glad to have you.
That's fine. Hopefully no one comes snooping. So.
Yeah, but we can keep an eye
We'll
out.
keep an eye.
All right. Well, I guess we'll catch you in a
Skeleton
little
rat.
bit.
Yeah, chicken balls, right?
Yeah, I knew it was skeleton. I meant to be a bitch about it.
Alex was trying to say that.
Kiss.
If you guys are heading back to the building,
Yes.
Yes, I believe we're heading to
are you entering through the main entrance?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I will have my briefcase.
This is.
I'm not in uniform.
You're not in uniform, are you?
No.
Okay. Early morning on Absalom Station is quite a beautiful thing. You get to see the sun, and it's not like a sunrise, but what they do is they tilt Absalom Station so it comes up on certain sides and it acts like an orbit and a planet, because it takes the place of Galarion. And it's just this beautiful dichoric glass above the dome that when it comes in, it can be changed to give different effects and colours, and today it's this like lavish pink and purple, and it just glows beautifully along everything. And as you enter the lobby, you go into this almost like helix style subsection of building that then has this glass facade that's actually force fields that you just walk through, and then you enter the lobby that you've seen several times now, Kaz, but also you guys know it quite well as well, and there is people coming more than they're all going now. There are people going up to that first mezzanine. There are people going to the lifts at the back. A lot of them don't need to talk to anybody, but as you walk in, the Lashunta behind the desk
Oh, this bitch.
raises an eyebrow at you and then looks down towards you. You've dressed it so grossly. And you're wearing like the new
Elvis style
Yeah.
collar.
Oh, yes!
like with the sequin lapel.
I imagine it's quite.
That is really icky and gross.
Yeah, thanks for your opinion. Where's
Oh, no worries.
where's
Have
HR?
to give it. It's gross.
Where's HR?
I don't actually know. I would probably know which
got an
floors HR was on. We're here to see HR, please.
Okay. They press a button and a key card, please, and they ask for your key card.
I'll give my key card.
They scan it, and there's
Yeah, they're coming with.
cool. It's for one.
He amuses me in that look.
It's gross. Look at it.
I'm gonna snap a
Yeah,
little
look.
selfie with really big eyes.
With what?
With my little pad, I'm gonna snap a selfie, and then I'm just gonna put on my Instagram
Oh.
at Soulfire made fun of my outfit. What do you guys think? And with like loads of little hamster emojis.
Oh my god.
You've literally tagged to the bit.
Yeah.
And you see like 2 stations. Ping ping. Whatever. And
You function.
could you please roll me a? This would be now.
Intimidate.
I'm gonna make
In
it
the
my life.
Elvis.
It is my main motivation to cancel this bit.
Have you got anything in profession?
I have.
What's in your profession?
First aid trained in karaoke.
Yes, conversation. Yes.
Okay, so we're not using profession there. This would be a diplomacy.
Sure.
We need
So
like
diplomacy.
video of karaoke.
Okay, 25, 27.
27.
Oh.
Okay. Can you roll me a D100, please?
I can, and where's the
And she has got like 10,000 followers.
Sure.
Shit.
Oh, let's go.
What's 10? That's 10. 47.
47.
Are you what? Oh.
You gain, within the next sort of hour, 47 followers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Soulfire will lose 47
They
followers.
just.
All aboard
Yeah.
the squeaks train! Squeak, squeak!
The squeak mobile.
The squeak mobile!
I would like you to keep a note of that.
I absolutely will.
Nice try, you little shit. And then she looks pissed.
Absalom wasn't built in a day.
And she's like furiously typing, floor 141. And she's just like typing away.
Oh, darling, don't frown. Wrinkles.
Say anything?
She's probably trying not to like get a gun out from under the table.
You know, that's the thing. Joan always had that ever youthful look about her, don't you think?
She was very professional.
Are we saying this loudly as you're walking towards
I will
the
tell you now,
elevator?
your standing with her has gone down.
I don't think anyone cares.
Anyway, I'm going to take the card and
Yeah.
go to the
So
elevator.
you go to the elevator, you get into this sleek white elevator with these screens all around, and you can swipe it and then pick 4141, which is the start of HR and legal. And on your way up, it's again these same infomercials of products from Dynatech, and some of them are like, the new Hastoki, a great workforce for any budding business. When another one's like, well, we see today that the local race scene is going hell for leather as we see the Hell Knights are taking on the Spormagons. And there's like a little thing of racing and stuff, and there's like a little Dynatech logo on one of like the Hell Knights as spoilers of this like spaceship racing thing. And again, as you go up, it's just different things that come on and keep people entertained as the elevator goes up. Until you reach 141.
You ever been to HR?
No, I haven't. I went labs, marketing, done.
Okay.
You
It'll be fine.
You sure?
Wasn't HR on this sheet unknown?
Yes. Possibly an algorithm.
the doors open into a cream-like colour of corridor and instant cubicles, where there are these little potted plants that line a corridor, and then this like maybe like 5 foot high cubicles, and you can hear like the tapping away of keyboards and or data pads and screens, and you guys can begin to make your way onto the floor. Nobody greets you, nobody says anything, but you can just hear the humdrum of work life, and maybe there's like a water cooler in the corner comes up and like you see like a human male gets a bit of water, and then that trudges back to a desk and sits down, and then you hear like a. You guys are free to explore.
If we need to find like a receptionist or something.
Yeah, someone that looks like a receptionist.
Any PAs about?
Any PAs or reception-looking locations.
So everyone, give me a perception check.
That's a natural 1 for a 7.
That's a pocket. That's not in the thing.
14.
15.
15. Cool. So no for you, and like the cubicles are higher than cubicles you're used to. So you're like the majesty.
So big.
But the rest of you, Calyx and Kaz, this is obviously an office space where people are just doing whatever they do. And as you begin to like walk past some of the cubicles, you see that every one of them is like data jacked in at the back of their neck, and then just typing away. And their eyes sort of look glassy, but then they sort of are also darting around at the same time. And every one of them, they don't talk or anything, but they're like. Then you saw one of them come up, get some water, come back to the desk, and then jack back in again. And then you follow these like plant pots that are adorning what is essentially a corridor to the right-hand side of this particular floor until you come to a bigger office where inside it sits a Kasatha. On the door, it just literally says floor 141 line manager, and they kind of like look up, see you guys there, unplug.
Oh, you make our way through, find a chair or something, and
Come on in. And they've got these like forearms.
Yeah.
They have this elongated grey head with these like solid black eyes, but they're wearing like a really nice white clean mask over the bottom half of their face. Good morning to you. How can I be of assistance? Obviously, the Hastoki on the floor a couple up, but Calyx, eh?
Yes, you recognise.
Hey, well, the poster boss of the company, because we recognize you. Hey, you've just done the sabbatical, eh?
Yes, indeed.
You travel fast there, and you, my elvish friend, how can I help you?
Well, we're kind of a bit of a group.
Give me a culture check, please.
Culture check. Okay. That's 13.
Cool. Yeah, carry on.
We're here to try and sort of make a sort of petition, I guess, to our friend TJ here.
We'd
Hastoki.
like to take. Yes, we've been told that we need to talk to HR about having one of the new Hastoki lines out along with us in order to. TJ has done a fantastic job last time, and we would like to take them out again with us.
Well, I mean, I'm the wrong person. I'm literally just the line manager for the floor here. What you need to do is you need to carry on up. You need to go to floor 155. There you will meet the algorithm. The algorithm's name is HBAT, and there they are an interactive there. There's a lot of the legal compartments up there, but if you're looking to take out a loan or if you're looking to buy the unit, then you could talk to them on floor 155. Sorry if I can be no more help to you, but I'm literally just the line manager here. Unless you have a work dispute or you have a gripe or a grievance with somebody in the department, then
Do you know the receptionist in the main lobby is being rude and slovenly on the job and creating a hostile work environment.
Is this something that you, unfortunately, I cannot take a report from yourself, implement, but if this is something that you
Absolutely, everything he says is completely true. She's
good.
been trashing everyone except herself, including the company.
Oh, that is not good. They want to kindly do that. What I'll say is if you want to fill out one of these, and they hand you over a data pad, it's got like an extensive form on it of like time, date, incident, all the boring shit that you get with HR and legal, and you can see how bureaucratic it is. And it's like, hey, look, Dad's doing that job for you. How's it been working with them? All up on
Do you
the
know
upper
what?
floors.
This is exactly why we wish to take this unit out with us. Very efficient, very good work here.
Well, good luck to you. If you want to leave the forms with me, I will make sure that I believe it is sulfur. I will get
an interview to explain her behavior and also to provide any evidence to defend herself. But otherwise, if you are looking to purchase a unit, you need to head up to finance on 155. Talk to HBAT.
155 finance.
I'm going to hand over a damning report.
Oh, this is something. I've not seen something like this in a little while. This should be something to the data zombies to get their teeth into.
Enjoy.
Oh, we always do. It's
So floor 155, yes?
Right.
yes. If you want to, so mate, you came here first. I don't know why you wouldn't just go straight there.
Well, I'm not with Dynatech specifically, so I'm not really sure where I'm going. But we were pointed here.
Are you looking for work? I can set you up with an application form.
No, I've currently got my own work going on at the minute, so thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate. We will go and see HBAT now.
Take it easy, my friends.
As
You can leave now.
Walk in.
And you watch them like data jack back in, and their eyes go like this slight sheen of silver, and then they just start typing away.
As we're walking back down, I'm going to very quietly whisper to you, obviously stage whisper, I'm really sorry for referring you to like that.
Kalex, it's all fine. It's all part of the guys.
It's the easiest way to...
I quite agree.
I am sorry, though.
It's fine.
I
It's
hate
fine.
saying it.
I know you don't mean it.
You can make your way to floor 155, where getting off the elevator this time, actually, it's a whole different ballgame. And the difference here is that there are tons of Hastoki. Hundreds of them.
Friends.
Oh no, Linda's gonna be here, right?
And they...
Checked in.
Yeah. Every last one of them. Something you don't have.
No.
And somebody meets you at the elevator. A female Hastoki who looks very familiar to you. TJ! Welcome to floor 155. I don't think you've ever been up here before. Mr. Kalix, and I believe it's Kaz Umbrius.
Umbra. But yes, thank you. That's
Everyone, this is Linda.
Oh, nice to meet you, Linda.
The pleasure is mine. How can I help?
We're here to talk to HBAT.
Okay, yes. I will take you straight to him. And TJ, they turn around and begin to just...
Do you know,
Hand on your shoulder.
I hate to see her leave, but I love to watch her go.
She's got fucking hamster stilettos on.
Yeah.
No, they're only small.
A sensible heel.
And I think that is written into it.
Yeah.
A sensible heel.
Heel.
And they lead you, and it's interesting because whereas downstairs there were cubicles and divides, and people were getting up and going to get water and things, the Hastoki here are just like jacked in 2 consoles, and they are just staring at them, and you just watch data pour through the screens. Linda leads you to a back room where they open the door and it is just panels of blinking lights and little screens that all have different like dots and dashes on them and stuff, and this is all in like binary, and then in the center of the room is a pillar that is essentially a computer that is, you would know to be like a supercomputer, and you can see it just all blinking away, and as the door opens, a voice is like, I need her number. Because there would
Just
be...
imagine Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas right now.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very much so. Where is Steph's sheet? There it is. So, Timothy J. Squeakson. T3742HC4XP. And it is this booming voice. How can I assist you today? And Linda is like, T-4862HC4XP, my ex-cohabitation living partner is here to see you today. I will leave you with HBAT. And they just turn around and...
As she leaves, I'm just going to ever so gently just grab her wrist and just go, it's good to see you, Linda, and remember Bam Bam?
Yes, bam, 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 bam.
I want you to, Linda, I want you to think about Bam Bam when you're at your desk.
Have you had any more free things today?
Just like reach into my open chest pocket.
It's an interesting work attire. I forgot you were wearing it.
And I'm gonna pull out a copy of Playbird.
Oh, no!
Like she's like, and then like you see the eyes, like down to the chest hair. She's like, and just like, she looks fearful almost, and then she like saunters off.
Does she give it back or does
No,
she
she
keep
takes
it?
She is taking Quaver.
How may I assist you today? And there's no visible person. You are just in a room with a computer and this booming voice.
I hate it.
We want to petition to have TJ out on a, sort of an expedition.
A sabbatical leave.
That's the
as
one.
Would be. We find that this particular unit has been of great use to us and has been beneficial for Dynatech in their ability to record and submit data.
T4862HC4XP is designated as faulty for termination. If you were to buy the unit, you could take the unit with you, otherwise they are on lockdown.
What is this fee? How much?
A faulty unit can be bought for 30,000 credits.
That's not a bargain.
Can we set up like a payment system for that?
Affirmative.
No, it was a question, not necessarily that we were going to do that. I mean, there are potentially, either ways that we can work this off or do something, or I don't know.
Payment must be made or a hire purchase agreement made on the unit, or else its termination will be completed.
Great H-Bad. May I make a request as to full details of the termination?
If fault cannot be found and rectified within the next 24 hours, T-4862HC4XP will be terminated.
A vomit.
I have, I'm sure, backing from both Kimpire and Zano that this is beneficial for the company to bring this one with us.
No such information has got to H-Bad.
They haven't typed it up yet. But
What does this termination involve?
The unit will be recycled.
oh god.
Their protein matter redistributed among the station
Okay.
and into the feed of the other Hastoki.
Okay.
No!
I can't hear
I
it.
vomit.
Holy.
No!
Oh.
You've been eating your own.
Oh my god, I ate Bam Bam.
For the podcast, this is Emily went outside and pissed herself laughing.
Oh.
Okay.
Bam Bam, in all fairness, was all at the walls at this
Yeah,
point,
to be
not in
fair.
protein recycling.
Not
Yeah.
yet. Linda's probably eaten Bam Bam. Oh, okay.
Bam Bam was breakfast.
Had an explosive flavour.
If you would like to set up a payment plan, this can be done now.
If we set up a payment plan, will this delay the termination?
If you set up a payment plan, the unit will be counted as yours and not sent for termination.
What if the unit went to get a diagnostic done? Could that delay the termination?
Yes, a diagnostic and fault finding would delay the termination, but a diagnostic has already been given by Elijah Rosloren, and termination has been decided.
What about Timothy and Joanne? Can they not run a diagnostic?
I do not know.
Sounds like you might be faulty H-Bad.
Running diagnostics. We're going to take a break.
Yeah.
HBAT 404.
Blue screen of death.
Run HBAT EXE, please.
With that revelation,
God.
we're going to take a 10-minute up, and we'll see you on the other side. See you for part 2, guys.
welcome back to Dragonborn Industries, part
Deuce.
of episode 18. 18. We're
We'll
back.
never see a Kasatha eat.
Yeah.
No, you won't. And that's actually, so I really like Kasatha, and when we first ever played Starfinders together, you played a Kasatha.
I played a Kasatha and it was a long-running thing to never see me eat.
Because it's written into the Starfinder lore that they have, they always cover the bottom half of their faces. And
It's a
that's-
politeness thing.
Yeah, and you never see it. And no matter what you do, the GM should always be like, you know, you go to take off their mask and you rip half their face away, or you
This
just can't
is
take
the
it
way.
off. It's just, that's the mystery of the race. And there was this one incident where you and I like had this like perception moment, but like in the kitchen you were trying to eat soup in real
I
life.
was literally, in real life, I was eating, I think it was like noodles or something, and it just half slipped out my mouth.
But it's the fact that you tried, the spoon was away, you pulled the spoon back, and then you tried to catch the noodle. So there's this moment of like Tamsin going, no, trying to catch the noodles, and then only I saw it, and like my character literally just made a check to see if they could see underneath their mask while they were eating, because that's all I was obsessed with at the time, because it was like a new game, new system, and I was a dick, and I was just like constantly like, I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it, and.
I love Sin. He was, well, they were
Sin was awesome. I absolutely adored Sin, and that whole crew.
Terrible.
That was very good. Do you mind? I'm talking. But we're back. So we've had a little break, and we're ready to crack on with the revelation that
oh god, yeah. Payment.
TJ Squeakerson is scheduled for termination.
Can we come back when we've talked to R&D?
You may come back when you talk to R&D, and to set the scene, we'll put you back in the room. This basically computer server room where this one lens just talks to you in this booming voice from speakers all over the place. The Hastoki outside are all hammering away, and you can hear the doors just open, and there is vomit all over the floor at TJ's feet. And yeah, you have been told that a diagnostic has been performed under the instruction of Roslorin, the head of marketing. The fault persists, therefore the unit will be terminated in 24 hours' time. You were also told, yes, you could go get another diagnostic done, but this hasn't been scheduled via your department, essentially. If you can get an appointment to have it scheduled, then that could determine the fault, or fix the fault with the unit. Otherwise, faulty units are bought at 30,000 credits.
Can you describe the terms of the payment plan? Is it like once a month?
Once a week, credits will be taken from your account. Until payment is made, you may choose the length of time and the amount of credits, depending on the length of time.
Right.
Depending on the maths.
Okay. What do we do?
Make a lot of money.
Because we can probably pay you for
Meanwhile,
now.
can Skelcon
but
find a gambling bar?
going forward.
Do we have like an app that we can use as employees to kind of like schedule like request, you know, fix-ups
A
from the
database.
lab or things, or just
Fix
You
me.
don't.
fix me?
You certainly don't, nor have you ever seen anything like that.
Gets up new data pad from Compare and makes a request with R&D. Or can I?
So, you are messaging Compire, yes?
No. I am messaging R&D for
Um,
a scheduled meeting.
You don't have their contact details.
Damn it.
Let's just go.
Let's just go to the floor. Let's just go to the floor. It's fine.
Yeah?
Okay.
We'll be
that
back,
fuck shit up.
experts.
I'm just going to work out the maximum time you're allowed to take alone, however.
Okay.
I mean, considering that some races are like hundreds of years.
I love how, like, the thing that you asked, my answer to my least favourite thing to do in fantasy would be to do real life shit like take out loans and pay mortgages.
It's a good job you're not here then.
Do you remember when you literally sat there and I said, "Oh, oh, are you gonna be all right?" And your answer was, "Yeah, but it's not real money, is it?" So you were just gonna try and hit because you know where it is. It is on floor. Ooh.
Flo, go fuck yourself.
Can I borrow a writing recorder? Because I think this is dead.
Can I borrow 30,000?
No. This is not Calix speaking. This is
Can I
Tamsin speaking.
transfer
Do
my
any one of you
plastics
have
for
like a writing
10,000
implement?
credits?
they've only knocked 10,000 credits off the full price.
Yeah, I know.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
It's not a big reduction for
It's
a broken.
faulty enough to terminate it, but you still want 30,000 credits.
Capitalism.
So-
I bet you could have haggled.
The
With
term
HBAT.
I think we can probably come back and haggle once we've talked to R&D.
Not
Would
with
be
an
over-
algorithm.
the max term is a
Thank you.
year, which I believe is like 500 and something credits a week.
That is not long.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a lot of credits.
I mean, I can fund the first weeks.
I can fund.
Just on my own, but
Yeah, I mean, I can fund probably a few weeks after that as well.
Guys, that's insane.
I love how the choices are,
I can fund it for 3 more weeks.
as a group,
Sorry, £577 credits a week.
as a group we can be like outlawed for stealing TJ, but we could also give ourselves a month head start by paying the price and then not being able to pay it any further and still be outlawed.
And then you'd get all the big scary guys coming out after you again.
Yeah, you remember that Vesk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those are the choices at the moment.
R&D, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get into the elevator, and R&D is on floor 181 to 211. TJ would specifically know that you left floor, it would have been after final assessments, floor 210.
210.
You can get in the elevator and you swipe your key card, you press 210, and the elevator goes nowhere.
It doesn't work.
we don't have the
The thing,
remind
thing.
card, so we have to go back down to.
Oh,
I
did
do
that
have
bit.
the other card.
Mm.
Maybe best not to use.
Fucking the podcast says Emily's just covered her face and then put her thumbs up.
Oh god.
We don't know if this could be detected by their systems, but
Yeah, okay. Right, we'll go back
Let's try and
downstairs
do-
and we'll talk to. You could get another Abstagram with solar flare.
So,
Hashtag made up.
hashtag Bezies.
Hashtag I just got you fired.
Well, I guess we're going to have to talk to her there and then get the key card rechanged.
well, let's do that quickly. So hopefully she hasn't seen the report on her yet.
Okay,
Fuck.
we go down and we ask for both. Okay.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, you follow the infomercials all the way to the bottom floor in the elevator,
Okay.
get to the desk, and someone's like, what now?
We need
Okay.
a key card, please, for floor 210.
Yeah, we need it for also to keep the finance and legal, but also 210.
Well, you can go up to finance and legal whenever you like, but you are not going to research and development. You do not have clearance.
Well, can we at least go to 181, which I assume is where reception is for R&D?
No,
Why?
you don't have clearance. There's no reception for R&D. You have to be a worker of that particular section. Why would you think I even have that kind of clearance to give you that clearance? That's a classified area.
This is aggravating and nauseating.
What do you want from me?
Your soul!
Fuck off.
You need to do your fucking job,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, I'm doing my job. Oh, you're not there.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
Can Kaz make a check to see if he would know if one of the key cards that we have would be detected if we used it?
Because we've done checks on it, haven't we?
Well, we know it is a copy. of
You're
it.
not gonna know.
That particular key card, yeah?
Yeah, just like
The
our key
The
cards
key
being
card.
tracked when they're being used. Like that kind of thing.
There's a lot of people in this building, and I'll give you that for free. There is thousands of people that work here. That's a lot to track.
Things like the serial number for this key card has been used last 2 days ago at this time, that kind of thing.
I would say you don't think that kind of thing is tracked.
Okay.
But it's-
Clearance certainly is.
It's not going to have a serial number on it because it's clearly fake. I need to stop talking.
Okay. I mean, we can risk it. We'll
We
walk away from-
stepped away from.
Well,
Yeah,
away from the
we've
desk.
probably gone away.
Never mind, thank you.
I suppose I can always ask either Samuel or Compire.
I just feel like we're going to be going round in circles here.
Alright. We just got the key card and then we just you think we won't be tracked, so we could just happen to go up to
And then at clearance, then we don't have the clearance to be there, and they might ask questions when we get in. But
If you two don't want to risk it,
We're setting up a payment plan.
what have I got to lose at this point?
I mean,
What
the
if-
protein
if-
recycler.
Well, this is the thing. It's
we came here because if we just took you away, Calyx would be under fire.
I know, and I don't want to put either of you in any more danger than is
But we
necessary.
don't want you
Don't
in
worry about
danger
me.
either.
I've been in worse situations, it's fine.
Really?
Yes.
If I live another day, I want to find out about that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Like a Hastoki, like brushing his sorry.
Oh, hello, Izogi.
Evening. Morning. Sorry, I was confused.
Sense motive check.
You can sense motive.
What is it?
Good morning.
What is my sense motive?
What does it mean? Morning.
Is this a Jenkins spy?
That's what I'm thinking.
Check it.
19.
Seems like somebody just trying to get through
Fair
the
enough.
busy hustle bustle of
Fair
the morning
enough.
ins and outs.
I don't know. I suppose I could try and send an email somehow, but I mean, it will take days potentially for things to move.
What if?
You and Bruce are playing like
I imagine we're
titty
like
winks.
throwing scrunched up bits of paper in the ship, trying to hit like something.
Or like into like one of the like recycling units.
Into Dave.
Into Dave. Like,
Take over there.
Probably, yeah.
Bruce would probably show off something like with his like graviton form to be like, and then like drops it in and stuff like
I
that.
think we're both showing off with the
Yeah.
completely unnecessary
Trick
skills for
shots.
yeah.
That was real good. But
What if I risk the card and you two sort of are on standby and you know, and if it all goes tits up, I'm in the recycler anyway.
I mean, you do, I think, need to talk to Timothy and Joan. We'll stay here in the lobby, near the elevator.
If I'm in danger or trouble, Falcon it is.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I don't come back, my short life has been made infinitely better by having you in it. And if I don't come back, please tell Skelkin and Roos.
If you're not back within 2 hours, we're going to go to HBAT and we're going to purchase you.
Sounds like a plan.
So that if things do go tits up, 2
Think-
hours,
Gotcha.
we will be in HBAT purchasing you.
Okay. Get in the elevator.
so you're going alone, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys wait in the lobby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to keep you guys at the table for this.
Alright.
Why not? There's nothing
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
yeah,
do now.
yeah. Do it.
Get in
do
the
it.
elevator.
Yeah.
I want to hear the hot shit.
Get
I'm
in
gonna-
the meat grinder.
I'm gonna put the card in and try and get to floor 210.
You take this blank key card and you swipe it. All of the buttons apart from the very top floors light up, and you press 210. And it starts going up. The infomercials play, the news plays, and it only takes, it's not that long of a journey to get there. And then eventually it slows your ascent and the doors open up into a, now I need some descriptions. Floor 210 is a closed lab, and the first thing that happens as you step out of the elevator is these like sterilization all happen, and so basically the door of the elevator closes behind you. That happens, and then you walk forward into a myriad of corridors of sterile, shiny steel, almost chrome buffed floors and walls. You can hear murmurings in other places, echoes reverberate off these perfectly smooth walls, and there are just door after door, but not only the door after door, there are like windows on the walls for each individual room that are obviously for viewing, and you
in your Elvis suit sort of step forward, and nobody greets you.
Yeah.
Can you give me a perception check?
I can. 9.
9. Nothing grabs your attention straight away, but as you move forward, just trying to work out where it is that you are, you don't really remember this place. You remember being put into the elevators and you went down, but nothing's really ringing a bell here. But as you step forward, you look into one of the windows, maybe the one to the right, and you see this large glass, 7-8 foot tall tube with liquid inside it in this room, and inside it is a curled up humanoid. The water in it, as this, you think a human twitches. Certain lab technicians all type away on keyboards and stuff in there, and maybe they've got like a little data pad in their arm, they're wearing white lab coats. Just chat to each other for podcast systems, like doing hand gestures, like, but you can't hear in there, that's the thing. You go down this corridor and you see another one where there is a child in a room that seems to be like soft play and blocks and a cot where a nursing robot is probably like putting down some food somewhere, but there's no other humans in sight, but there are cameras watching down. And as it places the food down, this human child turns towards the robot and begins to crawl over. You see like half of their face is like melted.
Oh, the child.
Yeah. You move down further and you enter a larger lab space. You are at a window that then looks onto a balcony that then looks down into a vast lab of just tubes and desks and surgical beds. Can you give me another perception check, please?
23.
23. Each, hundreds of them. There are just, starting from the smallest pods, these little tiny pulsating globs of meat, right the way up to full-blown adult Hastoki. On some of the beds, you see lab technicians setting some of them up, and smiling and talking to them while they also input data. There's no door here, but you just watch for a minute as you see a notification come up. No, you just see
my subscription to Playbird monthly.
another follower on Instagram. There are just Hastoki being woken up, and you can see all the data that's been like input on each individual tube. But there's no door here. You can't get in, and you have to follow the corridor down, and you get to a small stairwell that goes down, which you think would be around the edge of this particular room. And as you come down to what would be the next level, there are more windows on the left-hand side this time. You can't see into this chamber now. You can only see these walls on the left. And you go to the first one, and there is a lab technician in a full hazmat suit with blood just up them. Oh. They are sawing with a bone saw at a Hastoki as it's already dead, but they are just like taking the limbs apart. They weigh it, they then throw it into a protein recycler, and then begin just hacksawing away again. They don't notice you, you don't hear anything, it's just this silent area. You then move to the next window, where there is a vivisected Hastoki spewed up on the wall in the sort of David pose. They're strung to a bed, essentially, and they have been, from navel to neck, opened. There is nothing left inside them, and again you just see like a mass of ichor everywhere, like this viscous blood everywhere. No organs, no people inside, just this freshly vivisected Hastoki on the wall. And then you get to the next one, and it's an office, and inside it you see two people that you know very well just chatting to each other. One of them's got blood all over their forearms and these gloved things. They're wearing a hazmat suit, but they haven't got a helmet on. And this male that you recognise to be Timothy is like just chatting to a woman sat behind a desk that you know to be Joan as they discuss something. There is a door to that office on the right-hand side of that window. I'm going to give them both a perception check.
Yeah.
Timothy is the standard Dragonborn Industries Galaxy Chonk. Joan is the dwarf. That is a 1 and a 2.
Wow.
You guys. Oh, rubbish.
They're in deep
I
conversation.
mean, and you could just see like things of like rodent-like races of like blueprints of bodies essentially around the room on screens, and they're like talking. They're like taking like a heart from one and putting it into another, and then taking like a section of brain and putting it into another one.
I am gonna take a few snaps.
With what?
Doesn't the data pad have like ability to just little snappy snaps?
I definitely know it's visual. It's audio and messages.
Oh,
I now
okay.
need to go double check because there's a reason that you went after.
Yeah.
A camera in the first place.
I still have that on me, I think, actually.
I was going to say,
Didn't you hand that over to Historia 7?
Oh shit, I did, yeah, I did.
Because then you guys asked for like a hover drone
Yeah.
camera or something. By the way, if you guys check, you have no comments with TJ.
So there's like no signal kind of thing. You can't connect.
it's the signal bracket zone.
Shit.
Same lead walls as with G33.
Could I
Sense a disturbance in the floor.
send a message to? Do we have like a group chat? Do you reckon?
Oh, I think
we have a group
definitely
chat,
will.
yeah.
Yeah.
I probably like. How long do you reckon these guys have been gone? An hour? 2 hours?
At this point, it's probably about the hour and a half mark for you. For you guys, TJ's been gone 25 minutes.
I think it'd be
Maybe we
worth
should have made it an hour.
Skelcon messaging the group. How's it going? Like,
HR and legal is just as confusing as always.
And useless.
It's a computer. It's definitely a computer. We possibly the only way to get TJ out is purchasing. Otherwise, he's going to get terminated in 24 hours.
fuck's sake.
Definitely gambling bars. There's got to be a few.
There is. We'll get to you in a second then if you're doing that.
Rooster's
Do you,
got
are you
one down.
just like randomly because you, at this point, actually you're getting that information and then you'll think about them? So.
I was already thinking about it, like, we don't have enough, and I don't think, as a group, that we'd be able to save everything we got from every mission. Because, judging by all the crap that these guys bought from the last round, we might need to get a bit serious.
If you guys have access to Hephaestus and can type in on your character sheet's data pad, because I'm struggling to find it in here. I'm trying to bring it up. Mine's being very slow because I want to get this absolutely right because this could be something. It should be under the armor section, I believe. But if you type it into equipment,
Data pad.
you got it?
Yes.
It should be the most basic of one, except for
Yeah.
Calyx's, which is a tier 1.
Nearly all data pads also incorporate a comm unit, which includes a microphone and speaker, along with several other functions, such as infosphere, connectivity, and data storage. Data pads can record simple audio and video,
There you go.
though not in high enough resolution to serve as proof of recorded events in
That's
most courts
okay.
of law.
I'm gonna snap. I'm snapping. I think I've snapped the Hazmat Hastoki Chainsaw Massacre and the Hastoki David, and I'm gonna snap a little bit of what I can happening in this room.
Ooh, wow, that sounds like a stealth check to
It
me.
does, doesn't it?
Thank you, Jack. If I had more cred sticks to give you, I
It's
would.
fine.
But you guys have them all.
Really?
Yeah, I have no more to give out, so.
Sorry, he's already got.
If I give you a cred stick, can I roll it with advantage?
Yep.
Almost.
First time.
Nailed it.
Definitely need it because that was a nat 1.
Come on.
Who are we stealthing from? Because I got a
11.
1 and a 2.
Well, 11, because it's going to take some time to start taking pictures and like sleuthing around.
The only specifically, I'm snapping those two as I'm walking past, and then spending a little bit more time.
Are you
trying to
going
snap.
further down?
No, I'm stopping at Timothy and Joanne.
Yeah, so you like realise it's them,
Yeah.
see the blood on Timothy, and then
Yeah.
you're like,
I can just picture like.
If it was like Shaun of the Dead, and the guy's like knocks the camera out of his hand, and then yeah, you snap a couple of pictures. They're grainy and they're not great. It could be any scientist in a room with that blood. Then you go to the next one with the David. Could somebody roll me, please, a D4?
Go on, your.
It's your thing right now. Do you do it?
3.
Somebody's on lunch. That's all.
Okay.
For 3 hours.
No.
Just
No.
which
3
person?
minutes.
Yeah, until they start coming back down that
Yeah.
corridor.
Yeah.
The empty room that seems that somebody's on lunch
Yeah.
with the crucified Hastoki. You snap a picture. Again, it's not great, but it's something. And then the last room that's got the chainsaw, just like bone saw, like sawing apart. And by this point, limbs are gone and the head's coming off. It's heartless. There is no
Sick.
human emotion to this. You tell me what you're doing now.
I'm scurrying back to Joanne and Timothy's office.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna knock on the door.
Ah!
Okay. You.
Can you wake me up when this nightmare is over?
Yeah.
I'm so
You can
tense.
just see because like the door is solid, but there's this glass panel, and you just hear, and then you see like Joanne look across, and you see her stand up from behind her desk, and she moves out of view, and you hear footsteps coming towards, almost very, very muffled though, and the door opens upwards. There's a confused look on this human woman's face of this, and she's like middle-aged. She's probably around 50, 60 mark, but she still has this like beautiful auburn hair that's in like a slight bob that's in the behind her ears, but she's got very cold eyes. Interesting. And how can I help you?
Hello.
Hello.
My name is T-4 862HC 4XP.
Okay. What are you doing here? You see this human male, around the same sort of age, maybe a little bit older, this like salt and pepper hair that's gone more grey, turns up behind her, and he's like got a very heavy 5 o'clock shadow that's also grey, and you see like there's a helmet on the chair, and then his arms are just blood up to there. Hello.
Hello.
Forgive me, I forgot the number already.
T-4 862
It doesn't
HC.
matter.
No, I didn't think it would.
How can we help?
I'm scheduled for termination. And I would like to fight that.
How did you get here?
I took the lift.
And who gave you access?
The lady at reception.
Make me a bluff check, please.
Oh, God, come on.
Can I use a cred stick even though I'm not here?
Okay,
Do you want
that
to?
is...
You
Do I
absolutely
have to
can.
know the result first? though?
They've rolled something. You can know what she's rolled first, but before you know the result, the
actual outcome.
Yeah, the outcome of the
I'll
result.
find out what she's rolled then.
30.
Yeah.
Ah,
No
never
fucking
mind.
need. Wow. Yes.
Timothy, make a note, please.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me for a second.
Oh, Timothy.
I named myself Timothy Joanne.
Oh, it's you.
It's me, hello.
Why don't you come in?
Can we talk here?
Sure.
Yeah.
How can I help you, Timothy Joanne? We're honoured that you would name yourself after us.
Well,
She's very stoic. Though,
yeah.
actually. I'm doing this, but she's
Well, you know, why not name yourself after your creators? Aspire to great things, is it not?
aspire.
This seems to be the issue, that I can aspire. Now, I've been deemed as faulty, however, I've always been a firm believer in Dynatech and the research and development that goes on down here, and so my thinking is, how could I possibly be defective when I've been created by perfection? Seems odd, does it not? Because I know for a fact that I am not an artificial intelligence.
The man, Timothy,
You see his head like a little bit sharper, looks towards her rather than you. It's okay, Timothy.
Panic.
Would you like a drink or something?
I'm quite well, thank you. I have emptied the contents of my stomach quite recently.
And you work in marketing, yes?
Yes.
And you aspire for more.
Yes.
Where did this begin?
Always.
Pad. And the man hands her over a data pad. Yes? You are scheduled for termination. And experimentation. Hopefully we can find out what's wrong with you.
I think I would like to be an experiment in the wild. See what I can achieve in a natural environment.
Oh no, I don't think you get this. We can't have you out there.
Okay, bye! And I'm gonna run.
Fuck.
I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit.
It's 9. Wait, no, I have plus to that. That's fine, hang on.
If you have magic,
It's a
now would
10.
be a good time.
It's a 10.
10.
Oh, I'm.
Okay, so I'm going to set up a soundtrack and then we're going to have some
Nothing
fun.
we can do. We don't know what's happening.
Bye, guys.
There was a code word, just remember.
Falcon,
Yeah,
Falcon bit, there's no
but
comms.
There's no
Oh
comms.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
We have no mind link being set up. We got nothing.
Oh god, I should have done that.
This is
Fuck!
what happens when you don't have skill.
Do you know what?
to
This is
argue.
terrible, but I'm so excited.
Do you know what's amazing? Is you guys fucking love splitting the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make
We
it
do.
so easy.
Yeah, we're in 3 parties at the moment.
So,
Why did we fucking...
their
Why
dexterity,
did we
I'm
take
gonna
2
tell you,
hours? Why?
is
I
all
don't
right.
know.
It's
Yeah.
not great, but it's all right. However, it is the man who acts first. They rolled a 14. They also have a +1,
Okay.
so they're going on 15. However, Joanne has a 7 + 2 and is at a 9.
Okay.
So you're in the middle here. Stop him, she says at the start of this, as you begin to start running. I will give you the surprise round
Fab.
to get, I believe it's 30 feet
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You could then trade in a movement, another action for another movement. You know, though, you've got about, we didn't actually map this out, so why don't you roll me a d6 and we'll work out how many rounds you've got to get to that lift.
No.
4 rounds to get to the lift at full sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a cred stick for that? It could be worse though. It could be so much worse.
We already kind of had a result there.
And you begin to run.
Yeah.
She just steps aside and the blood-covered man bounds out, shit, and starts running after you. He gets 30 feet, then he gets another 30 feet. He goes to reach for you, but he can't do anything else. In the meantime, you just hear, yes, we have an escapee. We need to lock down now.
Fuck.
That'll be one action. And then she just paces herself out of the room and walks calmly towards you. You are now at the top, at the bottom of this like flight of stairs.
Okay.
Timothy is behind you trying to grab at your fur and your Elvis collar, and look, God, thank God you didn't wear a cape.
Yeah.
As,
Knock!
Oh, no kips.
as it is your go.
Shit. Sorry, I've just got to read a thing.
What if in this time, like, I'd won 1 million credits?
We are going to actually talk about that as soon as we've dealt with this bit, because I want to come back and deal with the casino thing in a second, because there is.
What if I win and I come back to dead TJ?
Can I...
Go back
I want to
in
try
time.
Clever Feint.
Okay.
So I can fake out an enemy within 60 feet,
Yeah.
making it open to my attacks.
Both of them within 60 feet.
I'm going for Timothy because obviously he's right on my heels.
Yeah.
So it's a bluff check with the same DC as a check to feint against that enemy.
Yeah.
Even if you fail, that enemy is flat-footed against all attacks.
Yep.
Until the end of my next turn. If it succeeds, it's also against enemy allies' attacks, but
Doesn't matter right now.
So just a bluff check first.
Yep, they will take -2 to their arm class. Not wearing armour, I'll give you that. Somebody thinks they don't need it here.
27.
20, yeah, easily does it.
Cool.
I will tell you now, the CR's high, but that beats it just.
Okay.
Timothy and Joanne are quite high CR NPCs.
Challenge rating.
I'm going to. So that's my stand. So I've got a swift action left.
So is that a standard action?
That's a standard
So
action.
you've got a move, or you've got a swift action.
Okay.
You can obviously trade in for a hit with your move action for a hit, or you can just try and get away.
I think we bought more ammo.
I'm going to try and get away because it's till the end of my next turn. So I'm going to try and put a little bit more distance.
So they are flat-footed. I believe that's a -2 to AC. I'm not sure if it's a -2 to attacks as well. Let's have a quick look. Perhaps AC, and cannot take reactions while flat-footed,
Yeah.
which is really important
Yeah.
because you like feign them as they come in
Yes.
to like punch you down with a pretty. It's not heavy. What would they have? They would have.
Bloody.
It's
Bloody glove.
In fact, actually, it's like a. They bring out this like baton, then it sparks at the end. It's like a cattle prod, and they go to hit you with it. But obviously, you manage to get away. You can run that 30 feet extra. As he then will take his 30 feet up. She's like, ah, shit, and then is going to take the swing
Cool.
as he gets up to you. Has flat-footed.
I'm going to be
As
sick.
far as lockdown's concerned, do we on the outside?
Yeah,
see
I was going to say,
anything?
are there any sirens
there, like-
or anything?
Not yet. That's a 14 plus 3 to hit.
Is that EA or KA?
This is, it would be KAC.
Yeah, I'm a 14 on KAC. So sweaty.
There's 2 points of electric damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
As this cattle prod into your back.
What nonsense is this?
Okay, that's
Nasty,
right.
nasty.
15.
You are fine.
The joy that you get from this is
Hey, that's what DM's all about.
She walks up and is just, again, just walking. She taps something on a data pad.
I hate her.
Activate 4 defenses.
No!
And you watch as a turret gun comes down from the corridor that you are about to run down, and it just it's going to start harrying fire against you.
Shit.
Misses. AC 15. It has to hit. So there is no penalty to you there.
Okay.
Does it hit them?
No, it's just harrying fire. It creates no damage. It just causes like
Oh shit.
debuffs or buffs depending on which side you're on. It's your go again.
What's around me?
So you are now at the top of the stairs where you turn left to go back to where you came, where you've got this big window that looks down into the Hastoki creation labs, and then on the right are just more offices with these different tubes of humanoids and creatures that you don't recognise. This child with this half-melted face. People in the offices are starting to look around in these workrooms. This turret ahead of you, and the lights are starting to go red.
How long has it been since DJ's gone from us?
10 minutes.
Not 2 hours.
I thought you said it was 25 last time.
Yeah, you did say
Oh, sorry, we'll go with 25 then. My apologies.
Oh,
Hank, Hank.
For the podcast listeners, I just turned all the lights in the room red.
So, I've got Hastoki tubing ground,
Left, but it's
Left.
behind a window, and then you can see the balcony.
and then I've got offices with assortments.
Yes, to your right. They all have a door, but you can see like the scientists and stuff all turning around and beginning to look outside of the windows. Obviously, this turret gun is starting to just like send projectile rounds down this corridor.
Run 30 feet,
Yeah.
and I want to throw a frag grenade at the windows.
Okay. When does the flat-footed condition? End of your go or end?
End of my turn.
Cool. So he doesn't get the reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, get back here. And you want to throw a frag grenade, yeah? And
Specifically at the windows.
which windows?
I want to do it the windows with the baby and all sorts assorted creatures.
Okay, so there's one that's got like the baby, then it's like
Yeah.
15 foot, then there's like one with it's a tube with what looks to be a woman with a tail and maybe horns that's like curled over.
there
The
liquid
next one
in
is
it?
just like a pulsating blob of meat.
Is the tails and horns one encased in liquid?
Yeah.
Is that just in front of Timothy, or just near Timothy? Or...
About 10 foot away from him. It's the middle room, let's say. And the child is the first one.
So I want to try and aim. Oh, because I'll go inwards. Yeah, I'll go for horns.
Okay. Can you make me a ranged attack against AC 5, please?
17.
17. And then you need to...
Oh, hang on, no, +2, so 19.
Yeah, that's fine. It's AC 5 to hit a grid
I'm just
intersection.
really nervous.
He's going to make a dexterity save.
He's gonna fail it.
The DC would be 10 plus your range attack plus half the item's level rounded down to 1. Therefore, it is your range attack is what?
+2.
+2, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. He passes that, so he's only going to take half damage from the explosion.
Still something.
How much damage?
It's a frag grenade, so it's 1d6.
There's glass on the floor.
And there's glass on the floor.
That's fine. And liquid maybe.
Fuck's sake, 1.
It's just fragments go up and this cracks up the window. Doesn't quite break the glass because unfortunately it has a hardness and a set of hit points
It's fine,
to
I'm
it.
just causing disruptions.
He... Fuck! Will...
Trip on his shoelaces.
He drops the baton, this cattle prod, and you see him pull out a needle. He is then going to run the 30 feet up to you.
But I'm so little.
Can I make him re-roll?
Yeah, I was about to say.
You absolutely can, and now's the time because that's a fucking crit.
Yeah. I was literally about to do.
I had it ready as well.
Yeah.
I would like him to trip on his shoelaces when he rolls a 1.
I
please.
shit you not, that is a fucking critty.
Wow.
Hopefully now it won't be.
It's a 4.
That is way
That's
better.
reasonable.
Okay.
I'm just
Fine.
making sure if I've got any more. I don't think I. No.
He runs in, and you see this needle, and he like goes to try and grab your fur, misses, grabs the collar, slips, and then this needle's trying to go into your neck, but you manage to like duck out of the way as it like hits the wall and he drops it.
Oh, he stabs himself.
He's like, you great little shit. Then it's her go.
Whoa!
Rena, I have an issue on 4-1, on 210.
Not
We're going to need
Rena.
the defense teams.
Oh no.
Rena's a scary bitch.
Fuck.
This is now round 3, I believe.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay.
I suppose you would have heard the fragment they go.
Not that though, I don't think.
From 210 floors up in a sealed chambers. No, you did not, sir.
If you didn't hear like these Hastoki getting macheted and chainsawed
Yeah,
up, I
yeah.
think
Do
maybe
we,
a
do we just go to HPAT and buy them now? I'm kind of.
For 2 hours.
I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm scared too. But I
So,
don't
so I'm.
want to.
Is this round 3?
Yep. So you got this round, and then you've got one more round at full pelt to get to that elevator.
I'm going to use everything to kind of get myself as far as I can.
So they're going to take an attack of opportunity. As a melee attack, they have dropped the syringe.
Could I? Unrelated, kind of. Could Geeky give me information without Kaz, or is he only there for assistance now?
There can still be certain information and stuff, but
Could I hack Calix's tracker and also know where Calix is?
potentially, yeah. If you want to start working on that.
Yeah, I
That's a
will.
computer check. You'll get a +1 from G33. As a 16 plus KAC.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad for an unarmed strike, but their strength isn't great. 2 points
Okay.
of bludgeoning damage as they punch you in the back of the head.
Daddy, no!
Oh.
Okay.
Donkey punch. Okay, so you make it now. You can see it. The elevator door is there. You think if you can get there and the elevator's still there, you can hit that key card and get it.
Yeah.
But it's her go.
She trips and falls on her
Up the
shoes.
stairs. 60 people takes that.
She's wearing not sensible heels.
She's wearing lab shoes.
They're very slippy.
Well, she
No grip.
steps. She steps on a nail.
The thing is, though, she's not equipped for combat right now. She has no weapons on her.
No.
There's also glass on the floor.
That is gas.
And you hear it crunching. Well, actually, no, because the glass only cracks on the windows. It didn't actually hit the floor. So,
Fair.
She hit the floor.
Next thing you know,
No, God, no.
Shorty got low and drowned in liquid.
Oh God, though she's called Rena as well.
Creature juice.
Taste treats.
Whatever she does, I'm going to make it very
I'm so little, Ian. I'm so little.
so small.
So silky smooth and can't be gripped.
Somehow there's like an exit there which TJ can just parachute out of.
Can you make me a fortitude saving throw, please?
Oh God.
Can I know the roll before you say anything?
He's also going to make one.
Can
What was it?
I?
His is a 4.
Reroll for TJ.
Yeah.
5.
Oh my god, TJ.
What? Even with a reroll?
Yeah.
Can I spend another? Oh no, because we know the results, don't we? So.
You don't know yet?
We only know the number.
You just-
Can I re-roll for TJ to
Yeah.
roll
This is
again?
what your crest sticks are for.
There's so many chances.
10.
Okay, that's a little better. That might be okay.
Total, yeah?
10.
10 plus. Nothing.
No, that's it. That's it.
I'm very little.
All my cred sticks.
This face is looking.
We don't know what it is.
No, that's not okay.
How many turret guns are there?
Enough, apparently.
It's the wrong dice.
I really don't like this.
Oh.
That is a stupid amount of fucking dice for getting around that.
This is making me feel like I'm inside out, just to let you know.
Yeah.
This is 8d6.
Okay.
You failed to save.
Okay.
So did he.
Okay.
Oh, we're all going.
Right, Timothy.
Is this coming from a significant enemy?
No.
Fuck!
An insignificant enemy.
Oh, you might be rolling a new character.
I might be.
Oh.
Could roll badly.
You won't know, will it?
No.
2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, 2 1s.
Wow.
I'm
That's
thinking
not
of the
actually.
positives here. I'm
What's
8,
that do?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of electric damage as the floors.
Okay,
Become
I'm still
live.
up. I'm still up.
God.
You hear,
Is that from your stamina?
I'm into health.
Okay.
you hear Timothy.
Chalamet!
Shamalabadoo!
That could have been really fucking
It
bad.
could
Oh,
have been.
fucking
It
right,
would.
it could.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't fall prone, and it's just ahead of you. And you see her now just stepping over the body as he's writhing in pain in this electric. She doesn't seem affected.
Seriously? Heartless bitch.
Is she human? You said.
Looks like it.
God. He's a robot.
That's the end of her go.
I can make the elevator in this round. I can do it.
Oh,
I'm just focusing.
I'm worried about that lockdown though. But
I am, but I'm just running. If I can get to the
Yeah, fair
elevator,
play,
I just want to
fair
get to the
play.
So
elevator.
4 rounds.
Yeah.
You 30 feet. You get there. The elevator opens. Rena, fuck, where are you? As she then just starts running at you.
And I've still got an action though, haven't I? Artillery laser azimuth. And I want to try and big pew as the doors are closing. Can I get away with that
Interacting
shit?
with an object
Oh,
is an
fuck.
action.
Can I spend a resolve point to do that?
To get another movement, you could. The movement is actually interacting with an object, isn't
Yeah.
it? So you've moved, you then spent a resolve point, you marked that resolve point off,
It's off,
please.
it's gone.
And then, as the doors are closing, you are straight up artillery lasering, yeah?
Go and get. Go bam bam!
15.
Hits, because she's not wearing it.
Yes.
that's something.
See you later.
Okay, D10. How do dice work? I've got black. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. 5. Fire.
You just start, it's like it pushes you back against the wall because you were not technically proficient
Yeah.
with
Oh,
this.
you just go flying.
As the door closes and it sprays the inside of the door.
Elvis hamster with it.
you see it like trip her, and she like takes a knee and then takes some electric damage from the floor.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Because her shoes are what were insulated. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Keep going.
13, 14, 15, 16 points. She has a damage resistance, I'm not going to tell you how much for.
It's chill.
She takes
It's
some
chill.
damage as the door closes. All those lights light up.
Lobby. Falcon, 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 Falcon.
Oh god. Okay.
And it's not long, and you were saying repeatedly, and it's like nothing, 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 nothing. Falcon, 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 Falcon.
Oh god. Oh god.
Shit. Like we see
Right.
like the elevator going like with the down symbol, like. beep, 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 beep.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna then group message. Get to the ship.
Yeah, prepare for emergency. fucking
Everyone get to the
exit.
ship.
Okay.
We need to go.
We're going to stop just there for you guys.
Oh, fucking stressful. Oh, nice and blue.
I've got to go to work after
It's
this.
not quite so calming.
You and Ruth just, shit. And then you're like, casino! Ruth's like, oh shit, casino!
Even though he's got no money.
I ain't got no money, you're going to have to loan me a couple of cruises.
No, I'm not loaning Ruth anything.
There is a couple of places you could gamble. One is called the Click Clack Club, which is up on the arms, but on the north side of things. So near the free markets, you could go there, and there's like VR games, and also they tend to deal with a lot of things like androids and synthetics and cybernetics. But you can certainly gamble there. But you can certainly gamble there.
Would that be the closest in vicinity to the ship?
There are also like backstreet gamblers and stuff like that you could do.
I'll go one of they. Oh, I want to be like close to the ship.
Yeah, so probably somewhere in the document, you could probably find someone to take a bet with you. If we're going to do some betting, I mean, like, we could say there's like a space race on, and you guys like put on a friendly bet. You know, how many crest sticks are you willing to put down, and we'll find someone that'll match that.
I don't know what the usual is. I don't want to draw attention by doing too much or too little.
But it's just like somebody in a bar who's like half drunk maybe, but they're like, yeah, I put money on this one, and they could be like, no, I'm like, I put money on this one, and they're like, yeah,
But like, how much is usual for a single bet?
it all depends on how much money you've got. It's how much you want to put down, and then we'll work out the odds.
What are the odds on 100?
On 100 credits, so we're looking at a 1 in 32, which I think is a standard betting thing that I see around.
How do gamble?
So, say if there were 12 horses, could I put 100 on each horse?
Yes, but you come out at a loss. I know that.
Unless you pre-know
They're
the
not good
results.
odds, They're not good odds.
No, because your 1 to 32 is likely to be a loser. The ones that are most likely to win usually have odds of 1 to 2 or 1 to 4.
So if you were to bet 10 credits on 32 in 1 odds, you would receive 320. If you were to bet 100, you would get 3,200.
But if you're betting 100 on 12,
You've got a 1 in 32 chance of winning 3,200. Basically, we'll bring up a number generator.
So, can I put 10 on 32?
That would be 320 credits that you could possibly win. And you're going to put it on number 32, yeah?
No, like, could I put 10 on all of them?
Yes, but the odds would be different for each individual racer. So it's like the best odds you would get for the most winnings is probably the 1 in 32, whereas somebody who's like a short bet is like a 1 in 4. So you'd only make like less than that back.
This is not making sense to me. I thought there were 32 options.
No, so the 1 in 32 is the odds on the race. There would be like 10 racers there, and then there would be, the lowest odds would be like 1 in 4, which would give you a 40 credit return, whereas 1 in 32, which is like the least likely to win, but has the biggest return if it comes in. That's what gambling is.
Okay, so how Emily does gambling, not that she does it frequently, is, what is this? A creature race? A race?
It'll be like a vehicle race.
Okay, so which one has a purple stripe on it?
Oh, well, out of 10, let's roll a d10. Number 4. Racer number 4 has a lovely purple, white and purple, maybe, race pod. Maybe it looks something like this.
Oh.
And,
Woo! That was convenient.
oh, it was, wasn't it? And they're like mining vessels that have been like repurposed for racing. and it's out in the diaspora, and they race around asteroids, and they've got set tracks that then also move around. And see if we can get that on the cam, actually. Put my glasses back on now, because I'm not going to cry at losing a character.
I'd like to specify that I'm not tight enough to not buy Roos a drink if he has no money. I'll buy him a drink, but he's not having my money for gambling.
Oh shit, I'll have a mojito.
A mojito!
That's so many credits.
Cool. I'm not going to take the credits off you right now, but the
I
1 in
will,
30.
yeah.
So number 4 is a. Are you what? Basically, I'm going to let you pick the odds here. Are you wanting to go for a big gamble of 1 in 32, or are you wanting to go for a lower gamble?
Big.
Big. So 1 in 32. You were looking for 3,200 credits back, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got a 1 in 32 chance. Number generator. 1 to 32. So
It's just so stupid.
pick a number between 1 and 32.
Pick a number.
Yep, because then I'm going to hit generate and it's going to be a random number.
Roll a d20. Can I roll a 20 and a 12? That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had
Takes away a 2 and a. It takes away a 1 and.
1 and 2.
No, it only takes because there could be a 1 on each. So it only takes away the number 1.
Okay.
Do you want me to random generate your number and then generate it again?
No, we'll go with 17.
17. The race starts, and you and Bruce are just having a drink, and you are like, just talking the shit. And maybe it started with like a bit of banter, like getting like the paper into the thing, and then it's like, well, how about we put some money on this? And you're like, well, you haven't got any money. Let's take you out for a drink and let's see if we can earn some real money. Maybe we can pay off TJ. Whatever it is that happens, and you end up at this bar just outside of the docking bay, and there's some like drunk guys like, I've been putting money on the races all day, and he's like properly pissed up. And the barman will oversee your bet and like basically guarantee it. Could you roll me a number for them, please?
The same.
For the person that you're betting with.
22.
22. The race goes off, and you watch as these like little shuttles and like vessels all go around the diaspora, and it takes about 5 minutes to complete a lap, and then it takes about 15 minutes to complete the race. And on the final race, you see that there are a few different numbers that are coming to the front. One of them is 10, one of them is 17, one of them is 22, one of them is 12, one of them is 4, and they're like gunning it for the last thing, and 17 and 22 are neck and neck, right the way to the end.
I know what I dropped. My last crit stick.
Yeah, anyway.
I can't find.
Don't worry about the quest stick. You're in the moment, gambling.
And then there's a shift of an asteroid, and both 17 and 22 get knocked, and 12 crosses the finish line first.
Oh.
Neither of you have to pay each other, but neither of you gain anything.
Right. Can we go again?
Yeah, you give it another go.
Less this time. I think I will do multiple bets with fewer money.
Okay, so we're talking 1 in 16, or 1 in, hang on, what's 32 divided by 2? Is that 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16. So we're 1 in 16, and
Can I do 10 bets of 10?
10 bets of 10. So, 16 races. And you going 1 to 10, or you 6 to 16?
Is it a bit much if I roll them? Probably. Out of 16. Has anyone got a D16 by any chance?
I do at home.
I mean,
actually,
I
that's
actually
a
can
D.
roll it this time, and 5 is there.
If I just roll a 20 and discount anything above a 16. 6. 2. 9. Okay, that'll count. 10. 3. 11. Another 11. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the same one twice. 13. Is that 6?
7.
You've got 7 numbers.
Oh.
I thought you were going for 10.
10. Another 13. Now I'm getting all the high ones.
You can roll
We keep rolling critties.
2d8s or something.
No, I'm getting the same things. Okay, well let's just put 7 in there because I like 7.
7.
And a 4.
And a 4.
Oh, you need one more number.
So 1, 2,
Do I?
3,
You have 9 numbers
5,
now.
6, 7, 8. I said 7 because that's the amount of numbers.
Yeah, no, you had 7, but then you just added 7 as a number, which makes it 8, and
And
then
5.
4. You just said 4, which
4.
is now 9 numbers,
Yeah, and 5.
and now you want 5.
Yeah.
There you go, 10
So we've
numbers
got-
done.
6, 2, 9, 10, 3, 11, 13, 4, 7, 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Right. Whoo! Epic gameplay. They only take one bet, and you'll say like, I'll put 10 credits on each of these, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm minus 200 plus whatever the drinks are.
So, keep that 200. Be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, it'll be 100 credits.
You didn't lose anything for the first bet.
Yeah.
I lost what I put on it. I put 100 on it.
No, neither of you lost, but neither of you won, so you get to just keep your own.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, because
That's
it's not like
quite
an actual
nice,
gambling.
actually.
It's not actually a gambling establishment. It's just some guy at a bar.
Oh.
It's just some guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then. This isn't William Hill
So
or any of its other affiliates.
they will take a 16, and the race begins. $14 wins.
Really?
It's not one of your numbers.
But at that point, you hear Falcon, 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 Falcon.
Yeah.
I have not been there an hour.
5 minutes per lap, couple of laps each, plus getting to the bar and just kind of like
Ordering
talking and
drinks
getting
and
drinks,
whatever,
waiting for the
yeah.
next race to
Getting a
set up.
mojito.
But I want to get the party back together
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
Get to ship now.
So,
Right, so I've lost money for that though.
Yeah.
no, because they had a 16, so nobody wins,
So it's
nobody
the
loses.
same.
Yeah,
Well,
you lost
whatever the
nothing.
whatever the.
But then
drinks
you
are.
hit and Bruce's like, I think that's a problem.
I think this whole time I wouldn't have been there like enjoying it so much as Roos. I would have been there like that. But the plan was to get money. I
Yeah.
would have been still on serious mode.
It was genuinely a good plan, but
Now
unfortunately,
it's
Yeah.
time to mojito.
So
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure Skelpon is ready to like run.
yeah, you neck your drink. Do you glass the guy, or do you like? As you.
No, I'll have like a rematch. I'll probably like grab Roos as well because I'm not sure of his like urgency senses yet. So I will grab him by the
Scruff.
claw
Yeah. Are you heading back to the ship?
immediately.
Cool. You exit the elevator into the lobby, and you stumble out.
I think Kaz probably would have tried to lead Calyx right to the entrance of the elevator.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be like ready to fucking go.
Yeah.
I would like it noted while on my elevator ride down, I'm going to send the pictures that I took. I'm going to flash them off to Willie, the bolo tie, Linda, and Jenkins.
Okay, anybody else?
Back to, can I ping it to the ship?
You can take it to the ship.
Ping it to the ship.
Just kiss.
Discus and
Astoria?
Astoria.
Astoria 7.
Yeah.
You ping those off while you're in the elevator, though. There's just like a loading symbol on your data pad.
Shit.
You guys hear the
But we got
Falcon on the way down, and then it carries on like as they're doing things.
Gif of a cat.
Holds drop for you and Roos. As you're making your way back to the ship, you lose contact with these guys.
Oh God.
all. Oh fuck me.
The elevator opens.
I was going to
TJ,
say.
you describe what you look like as you step out.
There's a little Hastoki steaming, fur well up in like this massive spike. Flight suit, Elvis flight suit slightly singed, black eye, holding a giant artillery like at the back, like
Grab shoulder, run.
We gotta fucking go.
yep.
Do you want to just blast the receptionist?
Run,
So you guys start running through the reception, yeah?
Yep.
I think
As-
we're going for the direct main entrance,
Yeah,
just trying to get out.
As the lights switch
Oh god, here we go.
Oh God.
and you start hearing the clanking of like the same things you saw in like that first battle here in the lobby of those
outside, Ian forgets the name of them, like roller armor plating things start coming down, but they're coming down quite slowly, and the turret guns start coming out from the ceiling above those pillars again. You see Soulfire turn around. She's like, "Oh God!" Sees you with a gun. Clicks a photo.
I'll be like, hey.
As you guys start running out of the building.
Can I confirm that you did tell me to meet at the ship?
Yes, we did
okay.
say meet at the ship.
Can I have a reflex save for all three of you, please?
Oh, damn!
It's be 18 for TJ.
18.
Where's reflex?
6 for Kaz!
Oh no!
Where the hell's reflex?
So
it's
quick,
on your quick.
and down, sort of below where speed is.
Were they really fucking blind?
Yeah. Saving throws
Yeah.
reflex.
Oh,
for
yeah.
+2.
4.
Oh my god, you guys!
Who won?
Calyx.
Felix, you get to re-roll.
Okay.
Are there any more credit sticks out in the wild?
No,
Well,
Well, I've got 2, but
Calyx is a little more squishy.
12.
12. Okay.
can I say that I was doing something while we were running?
You can.
I want to use one of my nano surges.
Yeah.
I want to create that cloud thing that I do.
Yeah.
And I want to have it constantly moving with us.
It's fine.
So there's a slight mischance if people are shooting.
So. Is that it for cred sticks?
I'm not,
On
I'm
this
not, I'm not using any
occasion?
cred sticks.
Pardon?
On this occasion.
On this occasion.
Yeah.
Okay. You two, as this cloud erupts, manage to dive out under this roller door, Indiana Jones style,
Yeah.
as it starts to come down. Kaz,
No, Kaz, no.
as you start making your way out, thunk, you manage to like smash your head on it. You go prone
you
underneath it.
Didn't work.
Kaz!
Okay.
I need a second reflex saving throw. please.
Why would you not fucking use it?
Because it was the first thing that might have happened to me. I
but
don't
you
think
could have
anything to right
escaped.
now. I might still be able to. Alright.
Escape!
That's Copter's 5. What was the save? Sorry, reflex.
Reflex.
32 one of
Oh
these.
He's off the table. He's nervous.
Can't even roll the fucking dice!
I've got it. That's fine. Yeah, there you go. So that is a 12 plus a 3, which is 15.
Please.
I'm sticking with that. I think it's okay.
Can we try and help, like, pull him by his ankles?
Pulled by the little feet.
He chose not to help himself. He's a goner.
I'll tell you what.
I trip up once.
You don't
That's
usually get to
it.
aid in reflex saving throws, but I will let you spend a resolve point to do it.
I will spend a resolve point as well to also.
Is it extra helpful if both of us do? Because we are little.
It is a resource that I will allow you to spend.
Right,
Yeah, I'll
I
spend
am
one.
spending resolve to
Yeah,
pull feet.
same.
I will allow it to be a +1 on each side to give you a circumstance benefit which takes you above the threshold of getting caught underneath the shutter as it. And if you think you got any part of you caught under that, it could have been a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The building you can see is going into lockdown. You stand outside on Dynatech Plaza.
We ain't standing. We're
No,
not.
we're running.
Just
We're running.
going.
Can I
Comms are
also,
Ping, ping,
while
ping,
we're
that you see them leaving.
Yeah,
This
brilliant.
like wheel is now leaving as they go to them.
while we're running, can I take TJ's hand and I'd like to use Mystic Cure to give you.
We will be getting the ship ready.
Yeah.
Oh, full point. Right, 8 plus
I love a full heal. Yeah, I'm a fucking medic.
wisdom.
Don't care about damage. I only care about the heals.
11 points
that
healing.
in
It
sensible
just
heals?
goes to healing. It doesn't go to. I don't believe it goes to stamina.
Fabulous.
Nearly. Nearly.
That's very helpful.
That
Thank you.
wasn't no.
I was on 2 health.
Yeah, that invigorates your hit points, so it doesn't go to stamina.
Yeah,
That bad roll fucking saved your ass there.
Yeah, it did.
So
I was ready to like just spend resolve to just like keep going.
So, you guys start running as
I need to ask if you want to be buried in that suit.
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
so
this on the ship.
On
Yeah,
the day.
yeah.
Like Elvis.
the messages start going out, and Skelkin, you and Bruce are like, oh shit! And you begin to like patch into the piloting seat. Bruce takes, he would probably take captain seat for now because he's got a pretty good charisma, not gonna lie, and is used to being on ships. And Document 28 is a little ways away, so you have to like peg it. But
Although, I might contest this because we did discuss what positions we would take, and he did say he'd be the gunner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he would, but in this situation, without having a captain there, he will take that seat just for the sake of it being a mechanical thing.
Could we not shoot potential enemies?
You could, and he could get there very fast. But what's interesting, and the reason I'm saying this, because as you guys run from the plaza, people don't seem to follow you.
Yeah.
You run,
We're still running.
and everyone's just like, oh, what's going on over there? What's happening here? And no militia, no military. You got out of the building,
Because the fucking tracker.
and you begin to peg it, and you run, and you make it to a decent transport area where you can then get out to the ring, and then out to docking bay 28, just a few levels down. And it's a weird 30 minutes of and like every time you get on a transport, every time you go down the street, you're like, oh, maybe it's one of them. Or like you see station security don't recognise you, they don't see anything, they don't say anything. You go down past a group of people and some of them are like drunk.
As we're running, I'm going to say to you, shall I keep the tracker on us or shall I ditch it?
I mean, I don't think it matters at this point. They probably know that we're fucking going, but... Alright.
I'm so sorry, kid. And this is TJ's just crying as he's going, I'm very sorry, kid.
No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I don't think we have a choice anymore. I think this has kind of made the choice. Yeah, I am probably going to end up... Oh, God. Yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world.
I don't think there's any coming back from this, really.
Not for me.
Not when they have footage of us together in the lobby as TJ goes on his own.
But you guys don't know what happened.
No, but...
We still don't know what happened.
What I like is that the team's just like, shit, TJ's in trouble, we gotta fucking go. So...
Yeah, I'm going to, as we're just running down back alleys and stuff, I'm going to ditch the tracker, the data pad.
I think the last thing we see is Calyx just like his like little silk feet, and you guys running down like a steam-filled alleyway somewhere on the ring of the free markets, moving your way towards like another way down. We see like Skelkin like rapidly hitting buttons and like things coming up, and G33 is like making for quick exit. Roos is like, yeah, we gotta get out of here, we gotta get further, and there's like feathers everywhere. And then this data pad.
I'm going to write free data pad, drop down.
And the last thing we see is this data pad and roll over in like what would be like a New York style wet street.
Drain.
And you just see this like data pad flash, and it's just like says free data pad. We're gonna end the episode there.
Yeah.
My arsehole is clenched, for those of you who wanted to know.
So
Yeah, I don't
Ow.
think there's a choice
Blue.
now.
yeah, I'm gonna change the lights.
Blue means unpanic.
There we go. Yeah.
Red means panic.
I mean,
Oh, Jesus.
Light.
I don't feel unpanicked, do you?
I shit you not. Last time you said you were going to use the key card, I was like, okay.
It was such a
All that's going to happen is all the floors are going to light up and we have a choice. And then you said about going to see, you know,
Mummy and Daddy.
The worst
Mama
people
y
ever.
Papa.
yeah, and you've got the key card, which, oh, I very much enjoyed that.
You sick son of a bitch!
Sick bastard.
Just,
Ah, shit.
just so you're all aware, if I'm ever in trouble, 3 sticks.
Yeah.
To which end, fucking Emily.
You've got 3 crit
She's been
sticks.
holding on to those for this exact moment. It was fucking awesome. As players, I want to make sure you guys are all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't too
Yeah.
stressful or
Totally
anything.
good.
Oh, 100% it was stressful,
It was
but
incredibly
like
stressful.
not. I'm not traumatized if that's what
That's
you're.
fine. I just want to make sure that you guys are all right first, because that is the most.
Exciting.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there has to be a thing with TTRPGs where there is this, oh fuck moment, and you.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
let
shouldn't
me-
be answering for you. It was your.
Seeing Linda alone for me was like, cool. And then the
I
just
fucking knew it'd be Linda.
Yeah.
It would be Linda. She does work in legal.
yeah, and it's just.
I'm
it's-
fine now.
Okay, next.
You guys asked some good questions, you asked the right things, and you got information that you wanted and needed, but unfortunately that comes with a price. And you did so fucking well. Thank you so much for just being awesome fucking players. One, splitting the party 3 ways,
But this is the benefit of not having Scout. She overthinks things. If Scoutcon had gone, there's no way TJ would have gone off by themselves.
But you know what the benefit of Emily was? Is you had those Cred 16.
Yeah.
You fucking saved that entire situation.
If I could have gone a different.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
I thought I was
I
dead.
genuinely was like...
I was like, right, what's my backup, Hastoki?
Just remember, she a bitch, but she cares.
Oh, again, TJ has imprinted hard on everyone.
But like, the other side of this is now you know what's there. Now you know what's in those floors. You
Yeah.
know about the electrified floor on that one. You know about certain labs. You have some evidence, kind of. And now you've
Not
got,
submissible in court, as you.
as it says on the
specified.
datapad thing, but it's a start.
If only that thing.
An actual camera.
Literally, that's what you're like, can we get like a camera? Like, yeah, we'll get you a data drone to follow you around and like record things.
And just didn't get in time.
Oh, I'm sorry, the like 8 hours and nobody actually agreed to join the Starfinders / all do the mission yet.
I couldn't. I wasn't a citizen.
You just said that you didn't because of linking you to the Starfinders.
Well,
at this
and
point.
again, and also I was like, I'm not sure I can.
I
But
have a stupider reason.
there's no reason that you guys can't get in touch with them now and be like, yeah, we'll take the mission. Like, we'll do it. But, guys, thank you so much. This has been a very exciting session for me.
Nail biting, arse clenching, soul gripping.
Soul gripping.
I gotta rebrand now. I ain't keeping that stupid ass name.
So, I mean, yeah, thank you so much. First of all to you, fuck you, Alex, for not being here. And, yeah.
It's okay, we'll go get some mojito.
Mojito.
Everybody on Twitch, thank you so much. Everybody on YouTube who's watching this, again, thank you so much. And to podcast listeners, thank you so much, because we are getting close to, I think it's like 1,000 downloads now.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Yeah. I had a look at it earlier, I was like, oh, fuck, okay. It's like around the 800 mark, and I was like, fuck. So thank you so much to everybody who's listening, watching. It means the world to me. I'm sure it means something to you guys.
Join the Squeakerson
Yeah,
Instagram.
you can follow the adventures of DJ Squeaks
Literally on Instagram.
at Squeak.
.sk.
Yeah, Squeaks, but it's
I put out a story
Yeah.
already, don't worry.
It's fine. Follow Dragonborn Industries and by extension.
Lots of pictures of salad.
Thank you to Warrior Prince 3D. Thank you to Play Press. And go check out the merch store at dragonbornindustries.com. We'll be back next week to see how the fuck you guys are going to deal with this. I fucking love all of you out there. I love you guys in here. May those dice gods be ever in your favour, guys. Take it easy now.
Bye.